Hello, hello, everyone. You are very welcome to the Friday Fight Night. And joining me on this wonderful day, wonderful day, I'm joined by the amazing, the delightful Owen Trilson. Owen, how are you keeping?
Wow, what an intro. Incredible. Thank you so much. I am honored to be here, honestly. It's really special to be here with the best caster and the second best caster. So,
Yeah, we'll go with that as well. Anyway, moving swiftly. So we have a bunch of fights happening tonight. As you can see, we are going to be having is it Glyph? I think it's Glyph. We'll call him Glyph. It'll be fine. Glyph? I don't know. How would you say that?
Griff.
Griff.
Yeah,
it's just Griff. Okay.
Yeah.
And then versus Kampf so that should be an exciting match. Griff, I haven't had the pleasure of watching fight all that much, although I think we met in fight clubs and anti-mage every now and again.
Right, yeah. He's definitely heavily been in anti-mage recently. I actually was just watching some fights earlier from him, so he's, getting ready for this tournament. Should be in shape.
Should be a good time. And then, of course, we have versus Kampf who's been in all of the tournaments so far. A German gamer who's been using some really interesting setups and stuff. I think there was some whip shenanigans at one point or another, so that should be exciting to see. Obviously, this is the higher power level Endocord rule set with some experimental Sword Lance rules. But, Owen, I think we're getting ready to get
I'm excited to see what some EU cooks have going on here. I haven't heard about much of this Kampf guy, but I know mostly what I know is from NA, so I really do want to see this cross-region tournament now. This is going to be interesting stuff.
Yeah, and as I just messaged the players to let them know that round one is underway, if I can remember how to type. God, I make fun of Souls players for being illiterate, and then I can't type. It's phenomenal. All right.
Reading and typing, two very different things.
True. You know what? True. One
See, I got your back, buddy.
Require the other.
Yeah.
Tourney has begun. Let's go.
Yeah, definitely a good lineup of people we got here today that I'm excited to see. Obviously, Darcy, one of my favorite people to watch dueling. And then we've got Donut, my fucking goat. Barebones, my good homie. Yeah, man. A lot of people are good. Oh, Pancake's been making some waves too. Kwisao, very good,
Yeah.
This Conquer guy's been critically acclaimed, so.
And I will say as well, like Kwisao and Darcy have come up through the beginners brackets that I hosted most of last year. And it's really nice to see them really prove themselves to be absolutely terrifying players to go up against. So, it's really, really nice to see people who came into the scene and now are doing absolutely phenomenally. So I'm going to just get everything set up here.
A full progression. But yeah, not only is it like making waves, but making big waves with interesting setups for real.
Yeah, for sure. And the Uggs, obviously, the dreaded Uggs of Darcy is not something to be trifled with, Mr. Trilson. Not
absolutely. I know more than most. Got fight clubbed very many times while Darcy was laughing, and I was thinking to myself that I was trash because I was just getting bodied by Gugs over and over again, and then I just realized Darcy's just different.
She is built diff, and again, it's really nice to see for a change. Also, what on earth is going on there? Hang on a second.
A little guy.
What is that? Oh, I love overlays not working correctly. Let's frickin' go.
Nah, just imagine it. I guess don't worry. It's okay. You know what it's supposed to say. Come on.
Well, I know, so therefore it's fine. Quit complaining.
Yeah.
Oh, where is it? Hang on, I have to find the bloody thing.
We got a Nagakiba has entered the arena.
Let's go.
This thing has been seriously coming up in the, power rankings recently with the rise of New, and then you see Space Ranger just perfecting this.
Oh, dude,
Nagakiba aggression.
Did you actually watch Space recently? The last Endocord tourney he was in? Dude, what a monster.
He's a monster, yeah. I was talking about him to somebody else today. Dude, what the hell? That is not a human. That is a creature, man. He is an absolute freak. And I mean that in the best way possible.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I did fight him one time. Yeah. You don't want me to talk bad about him, bro. Find me, bro. Oh, man. No, but I actually did have the pleasure of ladder dueling him once, and he really taught me a lot.
No, he's a damn fine player. Space is a really, really solid player, and it was actually really funny the last time we were watching some of the old Tourney stuff, and it was actually hysterical. actually hysterical to watch. Like,
actually,
baby Space Ranger in like
I
one
love
of his
that, yeah.
first tourneys or like first couple of tourneys.
He probably
like,
cringed hard watching himself.
He's just like, please turn it off now.
Right, yeah. Oh.
All right, let's take a quick peek at the builds then, as we have both of our players in. There we go. Look at that. That's wild. Well, I remember to...
Yeah, we got a lot of different choices when you go in terms of these hand-to-hand weapons over here. Meanwhile, we've got the Kiba Axe. That's going to be really fun.
Kiba Axe
is
very strong. Interestingly enough, that off axe does an awful lot of work, even in these poison-restricted rule sets. But what's this, did you say, sorry?
What's that? Is that the talisman's
camo? It's the camo, yeah. It's the one that charges up with...
That's interesting. Okay. I want to see how that comes into play here. That's going to be very, very cool.
Actually, I do need to,
technically
speaking, start the tournament. That would help.
One might do that, yeah.
There we go. Start the group stage, and there you go. Now you can do it, folks.
It's a formality, you know.
But yeah, here we go. Let's get this first match underway, as we have both of our players in and ready to go. On, give us the count in, bestie.
All right, get ready to go here in 3, 2, 1.
A little bit quick on the draw there. We'll get there. As we do
There's
see...
no countdown like Den.
I know. We're not quite as high-tech, because I'd only break it. As we do see... Oh, that... Unsheathed. Here coming in from the side of Camp. Really nice damage there right off the bat, as we're going to see Griff here taking a lot of damage as he tries to go for Dane's Whirlwind here just to try and get those catches. But look at that. Camp is just toggling away there trying to get that. Oh, but the... running R2 manages to connect, but that off axe just goes into the unsheathed.
Oh my god,
that is insane degrees of aggression. My lord!
Now you see, he's doing a ton of work here, but I don't think the Rolana actually has come into play yet. But that's still, I mean, his roll catches are insane right now. He's up by so much. No tier for Griff here.
Yeah, and a very substantial health lead as well for Kampfspiel, who's just doing such a good job here as he spaces out and just about misses that unsheathed. Almost an Amayoa Shindaru moment there for Camp, but unfortunately not quite dead. Oh, into the R2s!
Oh, but that off axe is going to finish him off.
Owie.
Good first round for Camp.
A very, very solid first round for Camp there as well. I mean, look at that. Like, how much HP does he have there in the end? Like 1,500? That's going to be a rough first one on this.
Not even just mathematically, in terms of just what we saw in terms of his roll catching was really good with the unsheath control.
He had really good aggression with it as well. It's actually quite nice to see.
You saw the R2, the standing R2 one-handed there, really coming into play early in the fight. He caught him with that. So you can see he's got mastery of both the one-handed and the two-handed movesets, which is impressive.
And they both play pretty differently as well. It's nice that the run R2s are now super quick on the cat as well, which is... makes it really, really lethal, because it can just cover that much ground, because you have to kind of roll away. It's kind of risky to try and space it, especially on the USA East to Germany, the Deutschland,
right.
which is going to be pretty...
Could be worse, but it's still going to come into play, yeah.
What?
I don't find that I have the worst net to EU, like West, so...
I'll just call you a laggard anyway. It kind of all evens out.
Well, I always call you a laggard.
Either way, will I give you the count in, sir?
Absolutely.
Ladies and gents, in a 3, in a 2, in a 1. LA!
Alright, we're going to have the standard start here, both flasking up. Going to get that grease off. The Harpoon's not going to connect. Running R1 is also not going to connect from the two-handed Naga Kiba there. Trying to get into a favorable position here. The off-axe keep out, not going to be seeing any aggression there. And we're both going to miss the L2s there, just going to be... Oh, he's charging him a Palm Blast. Oh my god! That actually took a massive shot at his health there. That was almost 600 damage there. And he's off to a really good start of this round. Griff is going to be wanting to position carefully to maximize this lead that he's already jumped out to here. That is very surprising to see that, especially from somebody who played the first round so cleanly. He's going to trade there into it, and look, starting to see the lead whittle down a bit here, but still got about 500, 600 here.
Really nice move in there.
Just going to chip him.
And a spin slash.
Spin slash coming out.
Yeah, that's really nice with that R2. But look at that there. Those R2s and the Kivas. Just absolutely brutal into that jump attack there to follow up.
Oh, he's looking for another Palm Blast here, but this time he's going to be ready for it. I think that spin slash is going to be really, really difficult to deal with as these hand-to-hands, unless you're going to be spamming the running R2 from far away. Other than that, it's really going to be difficult.
The other option you do have into it is, of course, going to be to go for your Dane's Whirlwind, which will interrupt it pretty solidly. But it does always run the risk of the pivot!
Huge pivot there. Really unfortunate. He still does have his tier here. The double slash, he's going to jump over the double slash, but he does get finished off. Kampf is going to take this one with a much closer round for Griff. Much better showing from him on that one.
Yeah, a much better showing there, but my god, Kampf is doing an absolutely fantastic job here of just showing how dangerous those Kivas can be. I mean, we can watch that again. That was pretty nutty, as I'm just going to log the scores here. But yeah.
And that's going to be it for the first round, correct?
That is it. 2-0 in the favor of Kampfspiel. Has taken it in that win.
Quick sets. That's good, though.
Yeah, well,
there's a lot of different matchups.
There's 6 rounds of pools, so we'd like to get this stuff
It's actually a great opportunity for people who want to work on their game, too, because you get a lot of fights, even if you are losing, you know?
Yeah, and it's not quite that stressful as well. It's not very stressful as well, because it's like you have that mix.
See, that double slash jump was crazy there. That was so cool.
Double slash is something that I'm seeing an awful lot of people play with recently.
Yes,
Be it with the halberd, for example, Huguru has been doing absolutely lethal work with that, and I've seen another few people who've decided to emulate it recently, and it's able to do an awful lot of work. So I don't know.
I definitely should try it on halberd. I haven't. I've heard of it being good on Jamshire. I believe that's Javon Cook or somebody like that. But really, like, it's actually pretty good when you get the backswing into the slash it.
Yeah, and it plays off of it's that poise chip that you need to get in order to guarantee to get that.
It's easy to get that on the Jamshire too, so you can just a lot of opportunities.
Would you hit him with the bang swing? Hit him with the bang swing.
Type shit. Bang swing. Bang swing. Perhaps.
I heard my name, says Huguru. You did. We were saying nice things about you. I didn't know you were here. I won't make that mistake again, Hugo. Especially when you're beating me in brackets.
Yapping in my chat room? Unacceptable.
Absolutely out-freaking-rageous, dude. I can't believe it. Is this a tourney chat? I thought we were all supposed to be respectful to one another.
Oh, man. Watching the Russian tournament, though. Wow. Talk about banter, huh? That was incredible. Which tournament was that? Oh, that was recent.
Yeah, and look, actually, we have some scores just in here. Obviously, with Kampfspiel TV taking it the 2-0. We also have Kwisao taking out Donut 2-0.
Wow.
By the looks of things.
Wow. Okay. Honestly, that's a upset in my opinion, but
yeah,
Kwisao has been playing really, really well recently. So,
like I have said the last while, Kwisao has been making huge strides. He was in the finals there quite recently of one of the end of tourneys. So I'm pretty stoked for him. He did absolutely
every day an anti-mage in there putting in the hours, so it's just a matter of time, really. And it's just a lot for the game. You see it coming out. So I personally, love to see that a lot. Keep the flame alive of the duelist.
Yeah, as we have another match in, Barebones taking out Briar in a 2-1. That should be pretty exciting. That would have been a nice match to see. We still have Gherantt versus Pancake, Xeno versus Conquer, and then Darcy Scout versus Litui, I think is how you pronounce it. Let me just check the.
Yeah, I have no clue. Yeah, you'd know better than me. But yeah, I was actually watching Bones and Briar go head-to-head earlier during the Anti-Mage little fight club, and it was very interesting. They're both very technically skilled players. We're going to see Conquer is actually going to 2-1 there. I don't know if you already said that.
Yeah, 2-1 versus Xeno. I haven't had the pleasure of seeing Xenos play. Likewise, Litui. Both of them are, I believe, friends of Gherantt, so I'm excited to see those three in bracket later on. Still waiting on the Gherantt versus Pancake, the last match. Which actually, if I just check.
And like I said, Pancake's been playing pretty good recently. I've had some first-hand experience.
I don't think I've ever had the pleasure of playing against Pancake. Again, it's very rare that I actually check. I'm actually on PC these days outside of like private FCs, so the bunch of the newer players I haven't quite caught up with. Yeah,
just the constant Wednesday and Sunday fight clubs we do. just eventually people trickle in there. So
next round, sorry,
and just because of all the good players, it attracts other people. You know, not me, the good players.
You should join one of these days, dude. It would be nice.
Yeah,
to
I
see
actually
you.
have been thinking about it. I've been thinking about it. I just did that 24-hour stream though, so that I had to get out of the way.
I can't imagine you'd be fit for
and
much
when
else.
I do a 24-hour stream, when I do a 24-hour, I don't sleep. I'm not in the bed on the stream. That's not the same as a 24-hour stream, folks. You get the whole 24 hours. I'm here. I'm tweaking out because I'm so garbage at this game.
What have you been playing actually lately, Owen?
Just in terms of like setups, or
what's up?
Like
rocking?
Just like Hal Dag, the classic stuff, you know. A lot of sham share, but I don't like to talk about it, you know.
Don't worry, we won't judge you.
Sword. I've started like a lot, too into thrusting sword, like unironically, just because I feel like now I have like some kind of fundamental understanding that can allow me to, you know, utilize it properly.
Thrusting sword is nasty. That stuff is evil in the
It's
right
really
hands.
good running.
Number one, you have a really good runner. Two, that other people will try and play around, and then you can abuse the fact they're trying to play around it.
Right. Well, you just condition him with that, and then you go off there. Yeah. He's been playing light roll mage. Can we ban him? Actually, though, I have been playing the Steeple Claw. Oh, Fire Knight Straight Sword. Yeah, brain dead weapon. Love it. When I want to turn my brain off and have a drink, I just pick up my Fire Knight Straight Sword and I just go to town. R2 City.
Nice. We just have an update now. That is going to be Gherantt versus Pancake, and Pancake takes that 2-1. What match will we stream now? Let's go Kwisao versus Conquer, I think. I want to see what Kwisao has cooked today.
Yeah, I was going to say Darcy versus Kampf, but we've already seen Kampf, so it's good.
Yeah, we'll get that. We'll get Darcy later on, no doubt.
Right, you know me, Darcy fan over here.
The fan club ever grows. Let me...
Thank you, Russ, for trying. I appreciate the thought.
You know what? Will we time him out? Will we... No, we won't. No, we won't. Right.
Oh, brother.
Conquer. Let me just... Up. Two are up. Let me just ask the players real quick. Players. Player 2.
Players.
Sorry, I have to get everything set up here for the rounds. That is the one downside to Swiss, is having to get all the other stuff set up between rounds.
Right, but you can do it because you've got fans and you can juggle chainsaws, so it's perfect.
I have a certified yapper beside me here, so it's not actually too bad.
I'm here for
so, you know.
There's no worry, you know.
No panic. I don't have to panic anymore. What do I do, Owen?
It's all good. It's okay. That's what I'm bringing to the cast. Emotional support, Owen.
It's like an emotion. I think the wildest emotional support animal I've ever seen is an emotional support gator. That was pretty out there.
Gator? Wow, that's actually sick. Can you just get any animal you want as an emotional support?
I hope so. Maybe I need
an emotional support raccoon would be good. Because they're like so fat and silly looking. I think that would keep me happy at all times.
That you know
what? I with the sub.
The more I think about it, who's giving? Samurai, thank you, Kai. You're an absolute legend. No, thank you. You're such a
like
star.
Enda. What?
Into the mouse, just like Enda. Oh, well, thanks. I'm not even sure what they're talking about here. I'm concerned.
I have no clue. That's why I'm like trying to figure it out. Man. But yeah, I actually was playing some weird steeple loadouts recently. It was actually pretty fun.
Interesting.
Steeple claw, like steeple off claw, and then like handying to the claw for the last hit, usually because you can't hit him with the steeple for shit. Oh, but it's weird because like when you do the L1 R1, it cancels really fast and it has that horizontal swing that'll catch them out of the roll. Like if they go anywhere near you, it's actually really weird.
Do you know a setup that I've actually been playing a hell of a lot recently? I'm actually enjoying going back to Hullstock of all things. I've been doing it too.
Yeah,
it's so
Beast
nice.
Claw with an off stock is fun too.
Yeah, the Beast Claw, because you have that really funky recovery cancel on the, on the Beast Claw.
It's goofy as hell, man. It's so funny.
I can't remember who it was very early on in what was it? It was very, very early on. They showed me the recovery cancel from like Halberd off Beast Claw, and it just looked ridiculous. Like,
yeah, it looks so silly.
He's zooming.
I mean, just backstepping with claws is absolutely absurd. Step R1 just takes you the entire length of the arena.
Interesting. I'm just waiting now for our players to get in. I should have... Yeah. I'm not actually sure who's in World right now. Give me a second, because there is someone here.
Intruder alert.
Oh, there we go.
You've had a pet raccoon? Wow, that's incredible. Is it an E, is it high maintenance for a raccoon? Sorry, this is like personally interesting.
This is very, very cute. Yeah. How does one have a pet? Are there like, can you get like raccoons from like pet stores or whatever? Like,
there's no way. I think you have to like wrangle that bitch. Ain't that illegal? No, you kidnap one. It's not kidnapping. You're giving him a home.
The forests are his home, Owen, and you're taking him away from them, bro.
The dump my back is his home. I think he's doing better. Oh god. There's actually a lot of raccoons around here. Smart
has said that
that's
a smart toddler with imposable thumbs and sharp teeth.
They're mean as shit. No, you just didn't treat him right. I'm sure he could be cool.
Alright, let's take a look at the builds. Alright, the players are in. Let's go. It's time to look at the video game, Owen.
Oh, snap. We're playing games here?
We are. Cool. I'm a jar. So looking at this here...
we got a great jar. Ew, stinky.
We do see Kwisao jar locked, interestingly enough, on that Halberd. I imagine
that's real, though.
Again, or Hall Axe. That's what he's been using.
It's tough. It's tough using strength, Hal Dag or Hal Axe without jar locking, honestly. It's unfortunate.
I've run both, and I actually prefer running a jar locked personally. I think that you need that extra little bit of damage to make the Halberd.
Yeah. You feel it on the dagger. Feel it on the dagger a lot because you get the pierce, but if you're not getting, the chip at all, you just feel stupid. Jar locked Hal Dag is fine. Yeah, that's what we're saying. It's the only real way to do it, honestly, in my opinion. And then I've seen Conquer on this sham as well. This should be good. This should be peak match right here.
Should be pretty interesting. I'm pretty stoked. So let's get this show on the road, ladies and gentlemen. We have both of our players in. Owen, would you do me the honor, sir?
All right, we are ready here in about 3, 2, 1.
We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll figure it out.
I'm just hoping.
As we have it here, both players are going to be circling around in neutral. Kwisao here on that hold die, goes to that run R1. Not going to hit, as we are going to see that Shamshir almost get hit there. Conquering the urge to panic roll there on that one. And actually managing to get away with that jump attack. Comes through into the standing R1 on the Halberd. Good free aim from Kwisao. But unfortunately, not going to land, as we do see Kwisao here space out there, try and move in for that little bit of pressure. Running attack is going to try and connect with that trade, and that Halberd is going to do some serious work here, as we do see Conquer with that run attack tally going onto that Blessed Do here, as we do see the swaps here from the side of Kwisao going onto that Blessed Do here, going in for another hit. Nice, that's the tier gone into that standing R1, into the roll catch.
Wow.
Into the kick.
He's looking so...
And the roll catch out of it.
I love the kick. That was incredible. Yeah, you see the very good job of him by juggling with the L1, R1. Really incredible job by Kwisao. I think Conquer was kind of caught off guard by just how masterful it was with those step cancel R1s. That was an incredible job.
Yeah, and he's doing...
we'll probably see an adjustment up here, but that was like, yeah.
Killer. As I said, he has improved so much in the intervening couple of months since he was last seen in the end accord tourneys.
Ooh.
Absolutely brutal stuff here into that off dag. Look at that. Really nice stuff.
Yeah.
Just classic Halberd play.
Space, yeah. Look at the step cancel, though. Exactly what I'm talking about there. You see the Godskin Swaddling Claw up there.
Oh.
Love it. Love it. But you see the confidence there. As soon as he gets the roll there, right off the kick, he's waiting for that roll. Gets the catch. Just over and over and over there. Just reinstating his dominance with those. Good job.
Thus he is, but Owen... Are you at the ready for round 2? Kwisao 1, Conquer.
Let's get it.
All right, ladies and gents, in a 3, in a 2, and a 1. Allez!
Let's see if Conquer can bounce back here. We're going to see the flasks put on and the grease. Kwisao coming out the gate very aggressively. Let's see him already taking a cushioning on Conquer. Conquer not going to be able to get that running R1 on. Still spacing very well on both sides, but Kwisao is going to catch him first there, and he's going to be able to continue with that little vortex. Oh, they're going to be trading in there. Still, Conquer much too low to be trading at this point. He's going to get chipped a bit by the dagger hit, but he's going to get a hit in edgewise. Still going to be down by about 600 HP or 520 some. Going to see the talisman swapped up after that re-engaged. Both still have their tier here. Conquer not able to engage with that R1, the running R1 that is.
Yeah, the
jumping R2 doesn't connect.
Jumping attacks are so risky on Shamshir. You miss. It's one of the very few things that even the halberd can kind of punish on reaction. So you have to be super careful throwing them out there. And looking at there, another jump attack there, but at least he's forcing the rolls here from the side of Kwisao. But look at that rowing attack is going to connect. Kwisao not able to strafe it out, but actually managed to get that.
Nice job. Really nice job, yeah. That the JR2s, I think he's just trying to throw the positioning because it gives it a little bit more distance there. He's having trouble getting the spacing, which it's been Kwisao beating him with the spacing so far in this set. Oh, he's going to manage to get that tier there with that standing R1 punish of the whiff. Really good job so far by Kwisao with this positioning in this fight. He's looking to close out this set here, but Conquer is going to mash into him a bit, going to get that flask off of him. Still really bad position for him to be in terms of the HP lead. The spin slash is not going to connect. He does have the blue. There's going to be a bit of a trade there, which is going to be good for him with that blue feather, but still he's going to be very low here. Kwisao is going to miss the gem. He's going to match into it. Wow. Incredible comeback there. Oh.
He actually took the round really nicely there. It was not looking good.
I did not see that coming.
Some really nice confident spacing coming out there from the side of Kwisao. Some really favorable trades early on. Again, with those free aims once more, trying to get those hits in. It's Conquer did what he came. He saw he conquered. So not to be.
Getting that backswing off there though, and getting out as you know you can. That Shamshir is very crucial, and led to a lot of the damage that basically caused him to come back there. The JR2, that was actually pretty big because he has that blue feather on, like I said. And then you see this odd little jump around the hitbox thing. Wow. That's clean.
Nice. That was very clean. Nice. And the blue feather save there, and I don't believe if Kwisao had blue feather, I think that match would have gone a very different way. But unfortunately, wanting to keep the aggression,
engagement. That engagement lasted too long. He didn't. I don't think he expected the engagement to end up like that at all. I think he just got kind of confused by that last swing. Which it's when it comes down to inches like that, you know, it gets touchy. All right, looks like we're ready to go here.
Give me the count in, bestie.
All right, in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, we did it. We're so pro. We're so pro. We are going to see both players go in. We see that really nice stutter steps coming out here from the side of Kwisao. Good roll, though. Trying to just kind of keep that nice means of initiating these fights here from the side of Conquer. Look at that standing R1 there just to try and get that hit. Look at that patience, but the backstab is in. But what will be for breakfast? And absolutely nothing, because it's Elden Ring. As we are going to see both players skedaddle back into neutral now once more. Looking at this Kwisao here, continuing those stagger steps, trying to find a way in here. But those jump attacks here are just going to keep him at bay, forcing those rolls. Conquer can do this as a standing R1 does connect into the double hit from the dagger. That dagger having prio here is going to be pretty spooky here for Conquer. And Kwisao here with a really nice poise count, managing to clip his heels
he's very aware
with that
poise right now. And he gets the Godskin Swaddling Cloth there. Really good job with that. He gets the engage there. He's going to get a chip, but he's going to... Actually, that's going to be in favor of Conquer for that short engagement there.
We are in tier skip range here. A JR2 here from the side of Kwisao might actually end it, but unfortunately, looking at that there, we do see 63 versus 1100 HP. Not looking good for Conquer with that unreactable dagger. This is not looking good here, as we do see spacing out there, expecting the second swing. But there we are, the dagger in men's smiles. Yeah. And that is going to be Kwisao.
Yeah, really good job by Kwisao to stay in the pocket there. At the beginning, we saw him doing a little bit too much with his positioning, whereas Conquer was able to get that backstab. But we see Conquer attempting to do a little bit too much there at the end, and he get the anti-fishing there. He gets smacked around a bit, and that really came from him trying to get that half hit to try to get that backstab, I think, near the end. So just good job by Kwisao to, stay with his fundamentals and stay, level-headed, not trying to make any risky plays there. Good job.
Very, very nice stuff here from the side of Kwisao. And look at the spacing that he's pulling out here. There was an interaction just a moment ago on screen of him going for just going for a little pirouette before going in for the actual bit of damage. Really, really nice stuff. Very, very nicely done for Kwisao. And Conquer taking that second round there was really, really nice as well. So, whew. What a match! What a match!
Yeah, love to see the adjustment by Conquer, and we see even going into the third match there, we saw the aggression that ended up paying off for him with that last engagement mirrored further in the next match because he's taking what he sees working and he's trying to implement that further. Which I love to see that.
Yeah, and he's doing a really good job here. I've got to be curious. I wouldn't be surprised if we see him in the top 4 of this bracket today. Getting some stiff competition though, and looking at the stiff competition that we do have, we've Barebones losing to Pancake in a 0-2.
Pancake going crazy today, man.
Darcy taking out Kampf with 2-1. Very, very nicely done. And Xeno versus Ztroker. Ztroker going up 2-0. It's very, very nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, just waiting for the donut match to finish. But folks, what a... I think I really am impressed with the Halber play here on the side of Kwisao, though. Of like,
I mean, that first match was lights out, man.
Really good stuff, and and recognizing as well that he has poise chip, and basically that he has priority on that dagger, recognizing it and then moving in for those little bits of pressure. Really, really nice stuff. Just doing an absolutely phenomenal job. So I'm going to be curious. Hopefully, we'll see him later on in the bracket once more, but will remain to be seen. All right, we have to be controversial here, okay, Owen? We have to be controversial.
Controversial.
What do you reckon top 4 is going to look like, my friend?
Oh, man. Well, I mean, we already see Darcy off to a good start here. I think Kwisao playing incredible today, so I think we'll probably see him in that. Honestly, I'd be pretty surprised to not see Donut up there. But the 4th slot there is up in the air for me.
I imagine we might see Ztroker.
I don't think I can make a... Yeah?
I'm going to say Ztroker might actually make it there. I think he has it in him. He's a very, very solid player. Understands an awful lot of matchups and plays some really funky stuff. I think I seen him on the Gugs off shear the other day and really, really tearing people up with it. So it's nice to see. Ztroker is nearly always on some kind of hyper armor shenanigans, so I wouldn't be shocked to see him do really well there. But other than that, Gherantt has already won beginners brackets in the past, so it wouldn't shock me. I haven't seen him play in so long; it's kind of hard to say. But although looking here at the wins so far, who's on a roll here so far? Let me see. Barebones.
See, I haven't had the pleasure of watching Gherantt much, but I have heard the name a lot and seen him in the bracket challenges and stuff. So I do know, I do respect. But yeah, today hopefully we can see him.
Yeah, hopefully we might even see if we have him on next batch. We will see. We will see. It all the mysteries of challenge will soon reveal to us through the Palantir what the hell is going to happen next. Jeez Louise. But yeah, really, really nice couple of matches there. Even that first match there with some really, really nice stuff on the side of Kampfspiel. I actually regret that we didn't get to see the Darcy Kampfspiel game. That would have been really, really interesting to watch.
Right, yeah. I mean, I can only imagine what Darcy's bringing because we saw Kampf come out really strong, so it's got to be something even more foreboding coming from Darcy today.
Gut sword, perhaps? Maybe? Perhaps?
No. There's no way. Guts sword. Huh, I haven't heard of that one before.
Yeah, it's Guts from Burke, real and true. Hang on a second.
It was only a matter of time. Chat. Yeah, I'm out.
Am I that predictable to start?
It's an Elden Ring tournament if we don't make the Guts from Burke joke. It has to be done at least once a day.
If not, we're actually forced to retire.
Right. It's actually in the contract, so.
Let me see now. How are we fixed here? We're still waiting on the Donut versus Gherantt match. That should be underway. Should be nearly finished. But I'm trying to think now because I'm looking at it here. We have Barebones at 1, and then losing to Pancake. We have Kwisao now with 2 wins so far. So it's looking highly likely we'll be seeing him later in the bracket. Darcy with 2 wins so far as well. So that's already the bracket is starting to shape up pretty nicely by the looks of things. But I wonder what the seeding is going to be now that I think about it.
I mean, the good thing about having a tournament like this with people being so good is that no matter what the last bracket is, it's going to be super interesting. We've got more than enough people to fill out that last bracket for sure.
I'm just waiting to hear from Gherantt here. I'm not seeing him. How long has this round been going on for? Let me just see when I posted the thing. Fight Night PC. Gherantt should have perms? Huh. Yeah, he has perms, so I'm not sure. Let me see what's going on. Just waiting for this next match, to the Donut Gherantt match to finish up, and then we'll be good to move on. 1 second, I'm asking questions. So for those some guy. Oh god, this is the only other downside to the Swiss format. Is there's usually a bunch of admin in the background. Let's see.
We need to get some super nerd to do that. No, I'm just kidding.
We'll hire the Endicord secretary.
Hey, any nerds in the chat? No, I'm just kidding. Pretty sure all of us are nerds, to be honest. God bless.
Waiting for rounds to finish. Yeah, someone might have to.
I'm a nerd. That's what. This is how you get chat interaction, bro.
With the cat emoji.
I love that cat, dude.
That goes so hard. What the hell?
B-Dubs isn't nerd? Yeah, you're right. B-Dubs is a fake nerd. How dare you, bro?
Let me see. Where is this?
And if you don't have Skoden's cat emotes, are you really goated like that? Do you really have the sauce?
That's so
yeah, Skoden has so many cats, bro. It's 1,000 different cats, bro.
One for every mood. Phenomenal.
Right.
Jeez.
And got like 17 personalities, so it's perfect.
Jeez Louise. Alright. Is Donut actually streaming this? I can have a look and see what the matches are like.
Yeah, he actually is, isn't he?
Yeah. Here, let me do the usual thing and shout the man out. Actually, no, I have to log in and... Oh, no. Nothing is working. Please.
It can't just be easy.
No, it can't.
The
it's not allowed.
fucking rustic cat emote, too. Oh, my God. That AI cat, man. Oh, yeah, now we got the whole squad. Crust bucket. Come on, man. Don't do him like that. That's foul, bro. That's foul.
Oh, no! Ew.
It's gonna
God
stick.
damn it. I hate all of you so much. What the hell? Here, this is your punishment. Go look at this for a while. Chum bucket. Oh my good god. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. I'm stealing that. Oh, let's go! There was 2-0 in the favor of Donut. So we move on to the next round, which is going to be... Darcy's fighting Kwisao, so we can't watch that match again. God damn it. Let's go Gherantt versus Xeno. Yeah, let's go that one.
Okay, cool. Turkey on turkey should be good lat.
That should be pretty low lat, actually. We're up. There we go. Let me just at them real quick and get all of this shenanigans sorted.
See, the concept to me of like swapping between like playstyles in terms of like what the other person's latency is like is so foreign. It's just crazy. I can't imagine having to like snap to a completely different like profile of playing the game just based on somebody's latency. That's one of the things that really has plagued me in terms of my consistency of playing this game, is just being able to read and threat manage people on different lats.
It's tough, but again, that's one of the reasons why it's quite nice to have brackets like these, because it's usually players who are what I can only describe as more flexible with their play and how they're able to do stuff, which I think is quite nice. It's really nice to see people really switch it up and have the ability to recognize, especially in these short sets as well.
That's what tells you between what's a good player and what's a great player, in my opinion, is that ability to adapt with that speed. Because everybody's going to adapt at certain speed, but if you can do it mid-match, let alone mid-game, that's... that is, like, beyond... I just can't imagine. I can't do it, but I can't imagine it.
It should be pretty interesting, and I'm going to be pretty curious to see how these guys are going to do. Again, it's been a while since we've had Gherantt on stream, and Xeno is a relative newcomer here, at least in the end-of-court circuit, so I'm going to be pretty curious to see how he's going to do. But yeah,
I don't know much about Xeno as well either myself.
So
Hard Swappa is cheating. So true, King. So true, Crust Bucket.
John Bucket here hitting us with facts. Facts! Thank you. This is why you're the best content creator for Elden Ring, Rust. I'm so proud of you, bestie. Also, if you don't watch Rust Bucket's videos, you probably should do. That guy's a talented...
If you don't watch us videos, you probably suck at the game, so...
Wow, just hit them. If that's not advertising, I don't know what is. Goddamn.
I'm real with you. You probably ass. Like, straight up. I mean, what? Oh, this isn't Den, I can say that. Cool. Yeah, you ass.
What can't I say on stream? What did I say? Oh no! What have I done? Do we have a Jaker moment again? No!
I can't believe you brought that up. Oh, man, because I was going to break it down. Oh, shit.
Not God, again.
That was funny as fuck. Jaker, my goat, for real. He's fucking hilarious, bro.
I love Jaker. I'm so sorry he's not playing the game much anymore. Such a shame, dude.
So many cool people, though, that fell off with this one, which, I mean, it's to be expected. We gotta be a little bit crazy, both of us, to still be here, but, you know.
I think it's out of spite. Out of sheer, unadulterated spite, I'm still going.
Pretty spiteful dude, so yeah. That actually kind of checks out.
There we go. Start round. There we go. Alright, cool beans. Players are in.
Alright, we're aura farming here.
Oh, they're looking. Hang on a second, we have to get the close-up on this. I think they just waggle at each other. I think they did.
It's UFC weigh in where they get real close to each other, like flexing each other's face.
And here we have it. We are going to look at the build. It's going to be Windblade here on the side of Xeno versus Gherantt. He's going to be rocking that. Swortland. Yes, let's go.
This is about to be something. I wonder if he used that last round against Donut.
I'd be curious, but we are about to find out pretty much as we have both of our players in and ready to go. Owen, would you give me the count in?
Absolutely, in 3, 2, 1.
We almost had it. Next time, trust. As we are going to see both players going for their respective buffs, both of them being that chilling mist. It is still cold out there. It's only spring yet, folks. We are going to see that jump come in over the top, get that damage. Nice bit of poise chip there on the twin blades to set up for that run R2, which unfortunately does not connect as we do see the bunny hopping into the next dimension, but that run R2 actually getting the break, tries to go for that standing R1 there just to get that little bit of chip, but unfortunately twas not to be, as Xeno is currently behind Gherantt, looking around, looking pretty spooky here. Pretty damn spooky.
Stormblade comes out.
Stormblade is going to be very handy here, especially to try and punish those buffs. But look at that there, immediately buffs up as well, and we do see that jump R1 manage to connect, getting a tasty bit of damage right off the bat here.
We haven't seen Gherantt get hit enough to lose his spear talisman here, which is interesting because we've got about 1,000 damage starting for Xeno so far. Going to be eating a lot of frostball. The R2 is going to hit there. Oh no, that was a JR1 landing.
Oh, and there we go. That R2 connects as well.
We're going down. Ooh, bad spot to be in right now.
That's gonna
Finally, we're going to see he use that shield talisman, but he's just going to continue with his aggression. Not going to worry about those talismans right now. JR1, good turnaround sweep there. He's going to leave Xeno at only 185.
Yeah, very, 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 very strong match here so far from the side of Gherantt, who he walks into. Owie.
Yeah. Gosh. Oh, that hurts. That hurts.
Painful. I've been on the receiving end of it too many times. But we are, in fact, not going to have to do very much here. As they did remember to put on the Braid of Marika. So it is going to be 1-0 in the favor of Gherantt. Boom, hit him with that. And then we'll be good to go on this next match. Owen, will I count you?
Alrighty.
On 3, and a 2, and a 1. Allez!
Last game up, we've got this man switching between a couple of different sword lances here. He's going to apply his Chilling Mist. We've got an Iron Cleaver with a Power Stance X moveset. Boy, we got the Frost proc already off onto Xeno. Going to be very unfortunate start here, but he does munch that bolus real quick. Still has not swapped his talismans yet. Oh, the Blink Bolt is going to come out. He's going to dodge that R2 there. Not going to connect with those. Oh, he dodges again, but he does get caught a little bit here. Gherantt is going to take a pretty strong lead here, about 1,000 damage. Stormblade not going to connect. He's going to get his shield talisman back up. Stormblade does connect that time. Put Xeno in a deep, even further hole. He's going to pull out. Is this? It looks like a thrusting sword. Oh no, it's a Milady. He's going to get the Chilling Mist off on it. Yeah, and the R2 R1 combo going to connect, but he is going to immediately bolus again. Gherantt did on that side, I believe.
Yeah, it's a pretty rough one here. Both sides now have very air-centric setups.
Put on both stamina talismans.
Trying to keep up that stam so he can just keep pressing into him, keep that aggression, just keep that. Oh, that's nice. That jump R2, managing to get the break there into another one.
He's getting pounded right now. Oh, the reverse jump is not going to yield anything, but it did look very, very cool, I will say. Charging his R2 there, he's going to turn around. Very smart idea because he doesn't want to go in there against that sword lance to get Chilling Mist going to come out, but it's not going to be a good choice there because it's going to get badly punished by the JR2, especially with that jump talisman. Is going to be doing devastating damage from that sword lance. He does not have his tier left, and it seems to be in the favor of red here. R2 going to connect through that, and it does not get the combo, though.
I think he was actually pushed back.
The Stormblade. Yeah, he was, yeah.
Might not matter as he walks into it.
Oh, yeah, again. And that's going to be another one in the favor of Gherantt. And it's going to be a 2-0 easy, clean match.
Takes it in a 2. Oh, sweet.
That's swordless for you.
It's absolutely brutal, and it doesn't have access
It's crazy.
It doesn't even have access to, whatchamacallit?
Spear Talisman or
Grease. So that's just it right off the box, out of the bag. So, ooh.
It's crazy.
I may have to take a look at that in future. I may have to take a quick peek at that again.
I don't know. Maybe me see a little bit further. Maybe when it goes to the bracket, because Gherantt might make it to there.
Well, let's just take a quick peek and see who we're going to have on stream next. It does look like it's going to be...
Obliterate SL from orbits. Honestly, I think it's people are seeing this, and I think people are getting shook and making bad rolls, because I don't think people make these bad of rolls against other weapons. I think it just happens to be the sword lance effect, man. It really does.
It's definitely having that amount of damage will put the fear of God into anyone, to be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah. You won't be fluid. You'll be a little too, rigid. You'll be too stiff trying to roll that thing.
Briar. And we're going to get Donut and Briar in on this one.
Oh, and we managed to get all the round reported as that
that match concluded. Yeah, really, really nice stuff. Yeah. So,
yeah.
Let me just.
You're gonna see Kwisao coming out on top of Darcy there, which is incredible. Ztroker is gonna beat Pancake. Pancake was mopping the floor recently too, so Ztroker coming out, that's gonna be pretty significant. We saw Gherantt take it over Xeno there. Briar is gonna come out on top of Griff there. Yeah, Donut over Barebones. Oh man, Donut looking like he's making a really good run this tournament.
Yeah, and considering the only person he's lost to so far has been like Kwisao, who is currently tearing up the bracket. I don't think Kwisao dropped
like too. I think he might have lost one.
One to Conquer, one to Darcy, and it'll remain to be seen.
Right.
That's really, really good stuff.
Mm-hmm. I mean, just watching the gameplay, you can just tell the man is hot today. And then we see Conquer beating Kampf as well. That's interesting because we saw how hot Kampf was playing as well, but Conquer very solid player in general. Really good on that Shamshir. Really fundamentally solid. And also we saw the, what do we call it? The nerves there were, very collected in that one comeback against Kwisao.
All right, I think we actually have both of our players coming in now. Let's go. Let's go.
Awesome.
That's crazy.
What am I talking about?
Let's take a look and see.
Nice wave.
I know, they're so polite to each other. I wonder when they'll start shit-potting and pointing down.
Well, I mean, Donut's an invader, so eventually it's just a matter of time.
And it's going to be a pretty classic matchup. It is going to be the Shamshir versus the Star Fists.
Oh, my baby, the Star Fist. Mwah.
R2 tier skip for days, forever. God, no. Just a moment. Just
beautiful.
Appreciate it. On that 69, I wonder whose build this is with the 69 strength. Is there any goats? Does Braun have a copyright on that? He might need it.
80 strength Starfish is actually nauseating. Right now. This is fucking horrifying.
Dear God.
Excuse me.
All right, we have both of our
players. For the. It's an interesting setup there for that sham. I don't know if I agree with that. Maybe it's just focused on other stuff.
I haven't actually seen Jarlock Sham in quite a while, but it's nice. I mean, there's a reason to use it, so we'll see how.
He's probably just got a well-rounded build there. He's probably a lot of defense there, but yeah.
All right.
Want me to count you in?
In, bestie.
All right, ready in 3, 2, 1, begin.
You're so pro. You've got this down, dude. As we are going to see the physics.
Beautiful.
As we are going to see both players skedaddling around in neutral, looking for an opportunity to get in here. Running attack there from Kilo from the side of Donut, who is going to try and clock him there with that R2, but unfortunately, Briar, Thorn and everyone's side is doing a decent job of just not getting hit by the R2s, which is half the battle, as we do see the non-Mega Grease up Starfists. That's basic Grease there, but the looks of things we're going to see now the standing R1 there from the side of Briar, getting a little bit of extra damage there from the side of Donut, but Donut's not coming out very well on this as he jumps directly into the spin slash as another running R1 comes out now from the side of Donut to try and just catch him on the retreat, but unfortunately Briar is having a pretty damn good match so far as a run R2 into that R2, almost managing to get the other one, but Briar turns around just in time. Not either side able to necessarily get a punish out of that one, as we do see a trade come through into that R2, but the Godskin...
He's gonna dodge that R2.
Oh, but he's caught on the retreat again into a bit of a mash. 41 HP versus 7. 42.
The harpoon's not gonna get it.
That was too close
very
for comfort,
careful
though,
here.
as we do see that swap over onto the Blessed Do here to try and get away, to just get that extra little bit of HP. Has to play Giga Passive now, otherwise he's going to be caught. He basically just one hit into that R2.
He tried to go for the scam. He tried to go for the scam. Unfortunate Donut. Yeah, it seemed like the big payoff R2s that he was trying to get there just didn't. The Shamter just didn't have enough recovery for him to get them off there.
No scam this day on Fork, bestie, but a really nice match there from the side of Briar, who's also doing a really good job. Like really nice sham play here from the side of Briar, just playing it patient, playing the slow spacing game. He's pretty much down here. Really nice stuff and a good showing.
Very solid. Yeah. Let's see if Donut's able to adapt to this, or if Briar's going to take this one in quick fashion. Seemed to be a lot of interactions there where it didn't really seem like Donut had really calculated what was going to happen. He was just trying to swing into it. Maybe it could be a latency based thing, but yeah.
You have so much damage that you could do. Oh, I pressed the button by mistake.
Sorry. We're ready. It's fine. It's my turn. Okay, here we go. Going to see him grease up. They're both flashed up. Jumping R1, not going to connect. Turn around to try to punish. Is also not going to connect there. Donut looking to get in there, and he does get a piece of it. He's going to swap off. It does look like he's put on this Bullgoat for better strike damage resistance. Briar going to get a couple of hits in there. But Donut's still up to a lead here. He's going to swap his Talismans as well. Going to get those Godskin Swaddling and the Blessed Dew on. There we go. We get a stun from there. Donut's going to try to get the R2, but he's going to get interrupted. And Briar is going to roll out. Still Donut heavily taking that interaction by a lot. About 700 damage difference, or HP difference. Running him down a bit there. And now he's got a 1,000 HP lead. Still early on, though. Both with their tier. Could possibly be enough time for Briar to try to make something shake here.
I mean, he has a lot of hit there. Oh, nasty.
Ooh, big R2 there. He's going to get the tear off on him. Trying to get back in there, and Donut is going to roll out very deftly.
That's 680 HP
even worse
here.
Now.
That's really rough. And 1,500 here, long way from any potential tier skip as the standing R1s.
Wow. Yeah, really good. That was a dominant display by Donut. Like we said, definitely needed to see that adjustment, and we got it. Actually, it's Donut 1, Briar 1. Oh, yeah, that was
1-1.
Okay. It was supposed to be.
Oh, sugar!
Briar
I
was.
completely missed that one up.
That's okay. It's okay now. It's okay. Nobody noticed, guys.
It was a
It's
premonition,
fine.
okay? I seen it in a dream, folks.
Right, yeah. This is actually all scripted. We gave them the script before, so they're just playing it out the way that we told them to. Don't worry about this.
Oh man,
No,
1-1
yeah,
forever.
great
Yeah,
job,
it's gonna be
Donut.
1-1 and the semifinals forever for this tournament. I
You
think.
see, the problem was that Briar put on that bull goat and he got weighed down by it. You know, he's just moving not as good.
That is actually so
That's
true.
100% it. He put on that ugly chess piece, ruined his whole aura.
Give me
All
the
right,
count.
I'm ready to count you in when you are.
I'm good to go.
All right, we're gonna get into it right here in 3, 2, 1. Begin.
Just like that, we got it, as we are going to see now both of our players skedaddling around here in neutrals. Run R1 comes out now from the side of Donut. Briar doing a good job trying to free aim those just in case there is a strafe in his future. As we do see now those panic rolls coming out now from the side of Donut. Standing R1 is going to come through. Good run attack, actually clipping his heels there on that one. Really nice stuff here from Donut, getting that nice little bit of chip here. But that sword talisman is now active, folks, as we are going to see Donut forced into the corner here. Goes to that jump attack, but unfortunately
Goes right over his head.
a bit of a tracking moment there from the fists, as we do see these skedaddles. Nice spacing, trying to bait out that punish. But unfortunately, I think Briar got away with that one scot-free, as we do see that standing R1. Donut threatening here, these little bits of aggression. Run R2 comes out into the follow-up, and unfortunately, Briar is gone. No way, no how does he want to eat that R2. We've seen how damaging it was last time, and he doesn't want to have to remember, as the standing R1 to try and get these mashes out into that R2 to follow up there. Both players on their respective talismans here. Looking at this here, the run attack tally here from the side of Donut, getting that extra little bit of damage in the Godskin Swaddling Cloth, doing some really serious work here for the side of both of them. Donut here with the life advantage, but it is narrowing with each hit. Goes to that run attack there once more. Good rollout now once more.
I don't know about running R2s here from Donut. He keeps doing it. He hasn't. I don't think he's hit one, and he's done 3 times. He's attempted it.
Could be for conditioning, but look at that there, that run attack, and then that is why Shamshir is a strong setup. That recovery is just so low. It's able to get those hits into the spin slash. A close match. Goes for that little bit of a mash there in neutral, but unfortunately
Tears down.
Do it. But we know that this match is still pretty damn close. As at R2. It's going to be punished again. Looking at this, there might be a tier skip in our future, folks, here with Donut. Into the scream.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
It didn't seem like that one actually connected. It was a...
I think we should ban Beast Roar because of desyncs, guys. I think that's my take, because that's going to be a spin slash to the face.
The spin slash actually is going to be critical here in terms of this matchup, especially against this Shamshir, because he's trying to get this guy with his fist off of him. The spin slash is doing a really good job so far. Oh my god. He's going to get the tier there, the Godskin proc. He's down by about 600 HP here. It's a really bad position to be in as Donut.
Oh my god, it's so close!
Oh, it's like a Beast Roar there. Insane comeback damage. What the heck? Down by only about 150 now. Still being very
with
careful.
The tray, but no!
Takes it! Briar is able to take that one off. That very close interaction. Looking very dominant throughout that whole fight. But Donut almost able to wrench it from him. Wow. What a fight, man. What a fight.
I think they call that in the business an emotional roller coaster.
Oh my god.
What the hell?
Need some fresh pants after that. Oh my god, exactly, Gentoro. See, you know me.
Fire Minecraft PvP gameplay. I do it for the fans, guys, okay? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, really well played by both sides there. What I really want to point out again, though, is that the dodging on that R2 by Briar was basically the thing that that was the key to the game for him. Just getting away from that big Shamshir. I mean, the big Starfist burst is like going to be critical, of course. But Shamshir is going to be exceptional at doing it because of its low recovery and just because of that step forward, the way you can space. You know, even pre-spacing it, step back and get that R1. You know, we've been talking about that even in the anti-mage chat. So yeah, really just played that very well. The knowledge of the Shamshir into that matchup.
End of the line, Clint the line. That is true, Smoke. I am actually in Gay Farm Simulator, also known as Stardew Valley. That is me. That's actually me this whole time. But really, really nice stuff here from the side of both of them. And again, one of the reasons why I've allowed some somewhat scammy stuff is for the most part because they leads to some really interesting it can lead to matches that are tense like this. I absolutely adore them. When it's down to the wire, both players are basically just on death's door. The comeback potential is so real. But yeah, on Fork, Donut just
Any Raptors Talons enjoyer? Yeah, raise his hand. Oh, dude, somebody was using Raptors against me. Last Fight Club? It was disgusting. Some matchup. Oh, I was trying to play Fire Knight Straight Sword into it.
Oh, no, you can't do that. That's not a fun time.
Yeah, because I've been playing a lot of Fire Knight Straight Sword recently, and just like trying it into a different matchup. Oh no, it just didn't happen at all. That's something you don't do.
Oh. Yeah, I think I used, there was a Machiavelli. He does some streams on PSN, and I popped it to his FC and was like, I've never used Raptors Talons before. I wasn't even like kitted out for them. It's like strength, and I think I 4-shotted the poor guy. It's like, oh my god, what the hell is this? Man,
if you're bleed greasing it, it's just the tip. So stupid. Disgusting. Honestly though, Mega Grease is just better than everything else, but still, like, that bleed gets me. That bleed really gets me.
Pops like a fucking balloon. God, frickin' that.
Frickin' pimple.
Jeez Louise. Well, looking at it here, looking at the bracket as it has happened for round 4, we have Griff, of course, losing 0-2 to Lithany. Kampf going 0-2 against Gherantt. Barebones taking a 2-0 against Conquer. Darcy scouting out a win against Pancake. And OG Donut, unfortunately.
Wow.
Unfortunately.
Pancake, man. Oh, no. We're seeing Pancake was playing a lot Pancake was getting a lot of wins earlier. Now it seems like he's falling off the second half of this round robin or whatever, this Swiss, yeah.
I'm not actually sure. The one of the things I'm not sure about is how Challenge calculates who should play who, to the best of my understanding. 1-2. He lost again. Kwisao takes another win here versus Ztroker. God damn.
Wow.
1-2.
Yeah, what a day for my man. Absolutely killer day for Kwisao.
He is on fire all the way through this bracket. My lord.
Beautiful. Still a strong play from Ztroker to even take a match off of him, because we saw what he can do today. So really, Ztroker definitely putting up a respectable, respectable numbers. What's he been doing here?
Let's see.
He's won every round, hasn't he?
I don't think he's lost yet.
He's the one against Kwisao. Yeah, he just lost the one against Kwisao. That's the only one, though. Yeah. Nah, that's to be expected, because you see how he's playing. Kwisao definitely like my favorite in this tournament right now. I mean, I haven't seen how Darcy's playing, but Darcy has been lights out as well in terms of the box scores.
Let me just get the next set of players. It's going to be Darcy versus Ztroker. I'm excited for this one.
Barebones beat Conquer in that one too. Wow. Okay,
Jeez
good.
Louise.
Yeah, a lot of interesting matches here. Really like good skill level spread here. This is great. But it's really any given day, when you come out to these tournaments, any given set, really, in my opinion. Very tough to be super consistent as a duelist.
Start the next round for the players.
Latin gaming, yeah. Yup, Pancakes, that is indeed the nature of the cross-region tournament, my good friend.
Alright, it's time people to start their round. And yeah, unfortunately for weeklies, I have considered region locking them in the past, but unfortunately there's not enough players. Yeah. There's not enough players, unfortunately. Like, I was towards the end of the last season, it was getting to the point where it was like, what? Like, I was struggling to get, 6 players for the brackets then, so it's just not
right. Like, able to do if it's not consistent 8, like, what are we doing,
Yeah, it's been nice, though, having... How many players have we had in so far? I think we had 18 last week. We have, 12 or 13 this week. It's actually pretty nice to have, no player-limited tourneys, and for people to, generally speaking, have a pretty good time. So I'm pretty stoked. Yeah. I'm sorry I didn't try this format sooner.
It's cool to consider the format working for not only the viewer but also for the actual player. So it's good,
which is nice. I personally found the round robins to be a little bit. There was no stakes. There was no real finals or anything like that. It was short. All the matches kind of felt a little bit disconnected, or you'd know very early on in the first 2 rounds who was probably going to take the W in the end, which is kind of a bit anticlimactic for me.
Right.
But in this, it's usually pretty competitive. People are trying real hard to get into it as Ztroker.
Yeah, the best of both worlds situation. It's working for both sides.
Yep, It should be pretty interesting here. Looking at it here now, we have at least one of the players in. I'm just making sure.
Darcy versus Ztroker.
And Darcy's gonna be. I'm so shocked. I'm so shocked.
Did you see the gugs?
I can't believe she did this. That's wild. That's crazy.
You see the gugs? Oh man, that's crazy. Man, didn't see that coming. You by any chance have an off kick?
She would never, not in a million years.
Beautiful display from Darcy here. Oh, I knew it. Oh, that's great. That's good. You don't say.
Let me just show Ztroker here. Oh, he's in, and both Gugs.
He's got a Gugs. Yep.
Uh-oh. The great Gugs in him. Is this like early?
You sure you want to do this to yourself, Ztroker?
And the honor bow is very important. Let's take a quick peek at the builds, folks. There we go. Wowie. Wowie.
Oh, we're gonna see the Beast Claw. Oh, that's a Watchdog. Oh my god, I'm blind. But yeah, we're gonna see a Beast Claw as well on the soft swap.
Soft toggle, soft swap, Beast Claw for that finishing hit, and then of course the Danes and the Misery Cord as well, bringing pain and suffering on that 54 strength build. Jarlocked, of course, and of course Ztroker here going to be rocking that 50 strength, 13 dexterity, 46 end. Look at the amount of end these people have. Oh my god. Oh my lord. What's up? What's up, Alluvial? All right, let's crack on with this match. Owen, will I count you in, bestie?
Absolutely.
All right, on a 3, on a 2, on a 1. Allez!
It seems that Ztroker has the zoomies. He's doing spins over in his corner. Everybody's going to drink their flask. He's going to come out with that Shamshir grease. He's going to grease both of them, actually. Darcy looking to try to initiate with the jump as usual. Looking to get around there with that end of the swing there. Really, really effective use of that every time by Darcy. They're going to trade off. Going to get that piece from that Shamshir, and it's going to be Ztroker in the health lead by a significant amount here. Running R2 not going to get, and Darcy's going to get punished by 2 swings from the Shamshir again. Watchdog is coming out again, but not going to connect with that running R1. Darcy tries to punish, but unsuccessful there. Able to get a couple of hits off there. I think that was an off dag on Darcy as well. Ooh, big hit there from Ztroker. Darcy is looking very, very low now, about 1,000 damage HP. Comparatively to Ztroker.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty here looking at this here. Darcy's just, the toggles in that lower recovery here are really, really nice. But there, look at that, the ground stomp!
Earthshaker. Wow.
Oh, but that trade.
Oh, gonna hyper armor through that. Block cancel, not gonna connect with the second hit, but Darcy has managed to make up a lot of the health deficit right now. That jumping attack, Ztroker's probably gonna be pretty well used to getting hit by the side swing of that jumping attack soon. So Darcy gonna start mixing up. Gonna get the poke there, but not gonna get the follow up. Oh, Earthshaker gonna come out, not successful again.
Really nice use of it, and especially in this arena as we do see that jump around there, managing to just catch, but the backstab grab! Uh-oh.
Now both have lost their tier.
And I cry every time, but look at this here, their running attack come through there, not quite able to make that hit either. Ouch. Look at this Ztroker here. Oh, managing to actually land the run R2!
Ooh. That's a lot of damage there. And Darcy is now going to be looking at this 700 plus deficit. Trying to be... oh, the pivot almost going to be punished there, but very, very close. R2 from standing. Interesting choice there. Looking to do the little wave dash, but doesn't really have very much room for aggression. Again with that jump around. Gonna dodge that return fire as well. Darcy does not have this blue feather on yet. Ztroker does have the preemptive blue feather.
Oh, but my god, she actually hits him! What? Uh-oh.
No way. No way, man. Oh, man, I need to see that with a big bonk sound. That's crazy. I think he was stuck fat rolling from having the twin blade on the other hand, and then he was trying to get out of it on the menu, and I think that's what caused him to get hit by that running R2 there.
I think the emotional damage.
You see the little mental game there with the wave dash fakes. And then this is massive for this fight right here. You see the way that Darcy uses this one jumping R1 swing around thing. It's just insane.
she's able to get an awful lot of leverage out of it for sure. And look at this here,
It's
Ztroker stuck
crazy.
in the corner, the pivot,
Yeah.
and then oh no,
It's rough, man. That is rough.
So
I've been in that scenario
there,
too many times.
The bonk sound effect you were saying, Owen, I think we need to do it. I think that needs to be done. God damn. Ow.
That thing looks like it hurt, man. That's gonna, you can be feeling that one in the morning.
Intergenerational damage is what that's gonna cause. Jeez Louise. All right,
ready for me to count you in?
Do me the honors, sir.
All right, let's get it in 3, 2, 1.
Kabam.
Begin.
Bling kapowie. Really nice stuff there, as we are going to see. Both players now. Ztroker already stuck in the corner here, but look at that. Darcy trying to move in for that little bit of...
Wow.
Just to try and force that roll, managing to get the hit off of Ztroker into the Earthshaker once more, but Darcy skedaddled out of it, but not fast enough as a standing R1 is going to get that hit. She's trying to free aim it there just to get those early hits, but unfortunately not going to land as we see these rollouts come out now from Darcy. Ztroker with about 100 health deficit, which is now swung in the other direction. Nice stuff here is those run R2s, but unfortunately just a little bit too much recover. Here's a run R1 as Darcy flips out over the top, getting the trade on the first part.
You see
there,
the use of that hand
very
there
low
to move faster there by Darcy. Darcy really just exceptional use of that to get that chip and then get back out and get that dumping R1 in there. Huge trades coming. Oh, the stamp!
Stamp just to try and tank that there, as we do see that standing R1 on the free aim there just to try and get that hit, but alas it is not to be, as Darcy's going to scuttle forward, try and get that little bit of damage in, but Ztroker is not playing around. He's going to play this very, very carefully, as he has to!
Oh, again, you see this use of this. It's insane, the jumps from Darcy right now. Very, very clean on the second match, but the first match getting wrenched away from Ztroker. Great job in that set by Darcy, just staying calm and just relying on what you know, which is that JR1 swing around thing, just doing so much. Incredible.
Yeah, it's nice to see people finally use the full rotation on Gugs and stuff like that again. There are free aims you used to be able to get. I know that some of the PSN players had cooked that a long time ago on some of the true combos you can land with Gugs, but it's nice to see a Gugs player who just doesn't immediately turn into a ball of blending in front of you and hope that you panic roll. It's actually kind of nice to see someone play neutral.
It's good to see just in general different playstyles for different weapons, but that one specifically I think had a lot of people pretty sick of it, especially after the original Gugs that was just shooting out at top speed.
Dear God, oh God, I remember. Do you know what a cook?
Say, yeah.
Do you know one
Some
of the
people
old
don't
cooks,
remember it.
The old cooks into Gugs? I think it was Fuko was one of the first people to use it way back when. And obviously, I look at the build there. It was a Catten board because of the old ladder rules. Gugs was basically forced to be a very, very low poise. So yeah, it's nice.
Just constantly stun him out. Yeah, that's so funny. Throwback, man.
Throwback indeed. And now we're on the last round of the Swiss pools.
Of the Swiss, yeah.
Yeah, round 6.
Moving along nicely.
Looking at this here, we have some nice matches. As just a bit of catch-up. Briar takes out Kwisao, I think for the first time. My God.
Wow.
Okay.
Briar with the bounce back.
That's pretty crazy.
He downloaded him. He does have a lot of exposure to fighting Kwisao, so he definitely knows his style very well. Maybe better than anybody else in this tournament. I would say probably better than anybody else in this tournament, actually, because those two are frequent anti-mage fight clubbers. Probably two of the people that really keep it alive in there, along with, Hong and No Man and a lot of other,
right.
Soul really, really skilled player.
I think for this next round, it's going to be Pancake.
Jintoro is good too, man. Shout out to Jintoro.
Shout out to the homies. So let me just
all my boys from Anti-Mage.
And Pancake.
Fucking Sky, even though he's a dirty mage.
I do find it funny that it is anti-mage, and there's like a bunch of mages who hang around in there.
I mean, it's funny. I played Angrus from Anti-Mage, so it's like... I still think that that's probably the best server out there for fight clubs, guys. If you are interested in fight clubs, please go join Anti-Mage today. Especially if you want to get good.
Yeah, feel free.
There's some studs in there, man.
Yeah, feel free to send the link, actually, Owen. Feel free to post it in the chat.
Fight clubs, yeah,
There's
yeah.
nearly
Anti-Mage
always
has
fight
the best
clubs
fight
going on
clubs.
there. It's kind of insane.
Yeah,
Like any
it's
hour
like
of the
24
day.
hours. Yeah, it's great.
Oh dear. Of all of the
I
ladder
wonder if I
satellites,
could
it's
join it.
actually not full of insane people as well, which is really nice.
Yeah. Love it. Love it. I love the Souls community, guys. I really do.
Do you? Are you
Yes.
new?
Yes, love it.
Alright, let me just tell everyone. Let me just do this real quick. Players start. No, not players. Fight night. There we go. I can remember these things.
Fight, whatever. We're fighting.
The put 'em up Buttercup weeklies. We'll call them that, I think.
Put up your dukes.
Neither of these players have had the pleasure of seeing before, but you were saying that you had played into Pancake a few times. What am I to be expecting here?
Well, I've actually played against Pancake on, I believe it was Colossal a couple times. Very solid. It was difficult because the lat for me to be able to read, but I can definitely tell it that there was some serious mechanics behind it.
Interesting. All right, it's nice to see some good Gugs players
cool
come around.
Yeah, gonna be cool to see this two-hand tree spear. This is a fan favorite. Everybody loves a good tree spear.
I'm just gonna call.
I'm a big lance enjoyer.
There we go. I think that's gonna have to work. 1-0, 0-0. Yeah, both are right. Let's go. Lia. Again, another Turkey versus Russia in this matchup. So the ping should be about 120, somewhere between about 50 ping and about 120 probably, if I have my geography right, depending on where the players are.
Yeah, you would know better than me. I am not the best with geography.
Also, Alluvial. Oh my god, thank you so much for the gifted sub. I really appreciate it, brother. Sorry, I'm just catching up with all of the shenanigans here. Just waiting. Yep. Let me just add
Alluvial's so goated, man. Especially to have you compliment our casting, man. Alluvial, it means a lot, man. Much love, because you've been doing a great job, bro. Anybody doesn't know about Alluvial?
Alluvial has been doing an absolutely stunning job. Could one of the mods actually be so kind as to shout him out? Because he's been hosting some really, really sick tourneys over on PSN.
Yeah, we love to see the dedication, man. Especially like to do it on PSN is like obviously more difficult. So just uplifting that community to get the competitive gameplay that they deserve, because there's some really good players on PSN, man. Really needs to be recognized. Like obviously when I came there was nobody good, but now everybody's good because they learned from me.
Because you were there. Is that how it works? So
yeah. I taught everybody on PSN to be good, so now it's worth holding tournaments there.
PSN has always had some scary players in there, dude. Like I know
they're really good. It's different though, like different gameplay style.
It's like someone did an experiment and they decided that they would completely like separate two player bases in the one game and we'd see what happens with like minor changes between them.
Darwinism like kind of situation. Like put them on two separate islands where they could evolve separately.
Let's take a quick look at the builds here as we have both of our players in. Lia, I have no idea how to pronounce your name, so you're now Lia. Congrats. And there we have it. We are going to see. Oh, there's a lot of things in here. Oh my god. Interesting. Okay. On that 54 strength, 39, and a 19.
The classic 54 strength,
Obviously going up against the dexterity here of Pancake on that tree spear off axe of all things. Curious. All right. Interesting.
Should be good.
But Owen, would you do me the honor, sir, as this guy is having a bit of a freak out in the corner? Give me the count in.
All right, here we are in 3, 2, 1.
Away. The bold out, the physics drunk, the players. Rearing to go here, greased up to the 9s as we do see that greased up tree spear. That's going to hit like an absolute truck. However, good rollout comes out now on the side of Pancake, who's going to try and move in, managing to actually get that nice little bit of damage there, possibly catching a menu in the corner. One of the reasons I love this map is it has so much corner pressure in a game that very much doesn't have all that much. And looking at it
Yeah,
here.
rewarding aggression is very, very difficult to come by in the game. So I'd really like to see the way that we've, fashioned this competitive to have these maps tailored to, that understanding.
Ooh,
Good job so far by Pancake with the JR1s. It's very, very difficult,
And the spacing that comes out there as well, as we do
Space
see
that.
that attempt to catch there with the standing R1, just not quite able to make it though. As we do see that run R2 into the anti-air there with the CR1, possibly free aim there to get that. Pancake is doing a fabulous job.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at this here.
And this is, honestly, I think this is a tough matchup for the Zweihander player in general. Especially if they're not, like, super comfortable with wave dashing into somebody. As we see, it's going to take 2 more hits there, 3 more hits there, and it's just coming too fast for him to do anything with.
Yeah, he's struggling to try and find the spacing. Here's that empty jump comes in there. Oh, the backstab grab into another one! Into the R2! No, it doesn't land, but that would have been hilarious had it did. As we do see that CR1 managed to connect into another one. Lia's not going down without a fight here.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about, though. That we need that blending to be, like, really effective here with that Zwei. We haven't seen until this
point. Oh, the R2 into a tree! 12 HP!
Very close.
Oh, but unfortunately.
You sick mother. Oh, that blink bow is rough, man. Oh, it's tough to deal with.
They had a wife and kids, bro. What are you doing?
What can you do, really? Good fight up to that point, but oh man, that blink bow grinds my gears.
Blink bow is an interesting one because there's only a handful of players I've really seen. I've seen Kwisao do a bunch of stuff with blink bolt that's been quite interesting, and same with Azure Evenings, but not many people really experimenting all that much with it.
Mag, I've seen Mag use it, but it kind of sold his round against Bevan in the FOC finals. He was using Blink Bolt Stone Club, I believe, and then Bevan was using Power Stance Tree Spear, and Bevan was just hitting him as soon as he would blink in and just poke him.
Damn, you're at the point now where you're a tourney historian now.
Yeah.
Trilson. How does that make you feel?
I spent way too much time watching these tournaments, man. But I do it for y'all. I really like just for y'all in the chat, like just because I really want to be able to give like good commentary and really like informed opinions about stuff. Yeah, it pays off.
And it is an absolute honor to have you here with me. So
I told you it's a pleasure, man. It's a pleasure.
He's going to call me mean words on stream later. I feel it in my bones. But either way, we do have our players in. We do have our players in. Mr. Trilson, are you at the ready?
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pancake in the red, Lia in the blue, and on a 3, on a 2, on a 1, alley.
I believe we're going to have the KGS coming out here. Is that correct?
Does seem so.
Harpoon not going to connect. See if some juicy combos here. Pancake going to strike first. Going to get the catch on that standing. Crouch R1 not going to connect from Lia there. The jumping on as well, but not going to get punished by Pancake. Pancake is going to do the little handy tech to get out, but not really necessary. Seems to be putting yourself in the corner right there. Not really the best positioning there by Lia. And catch that jump again. I mean, it's pretty understandable to see that jump come out from the KGS user to try to get that combo. Looking for that empty jump there, not going to get it. Trying to drop the hammer there with that R1. Ooh. Going to get the first piece, but doesn't get the second. We're going to see Sword Dance come out. Pancake going to be able to engage that shield talisman, keeping his big damage there, big chunk coming out. Lia finally striking back.
Oh, but that
running R1 is going to connect.
There. Oh, into a standing R1 into the backstep.
The backstep, the cheap backstep. Going to be able to dodge the first part of the sword dance, but the second part is going to raid, I believe. Pancake still has his tier, and the JR1 is going to hit for a huge damage there. That is way more than I expected it to. Is it something about that? Oh my god, yeah, and that's just rough. Like I said, it's super difficult to deal with that JR1 there.
No,
really good job by Pancake to skip through that neutral.
The neutral skip on it is unfortunately that little bit predictable. I generally find when you're fighting up against when you're fighting against two-handed great spears, you're generally looking for them to initiate with that jump R2. So it is kind of predictable, but in the same vein, that jump attack is their best means of actually engaging, and those CR1s then afterwards, and then you can catch them in a really nasty mix. But there was some really nice standing R1s that came out there as well. I'm not sure if they were misinputs, but they did some serious work. So if it's not broken, why break it?
Right, I mean, you're getting the pierce there because Lia's going to be mashing into it with that KGS, so you're going to probably be winning that trade regardless, especially with that physical defense talisman that we saw Pancake using. So. Well,
we can just take a quick look at the builds here once more with that 2-0 that went absolutely magnificently for Pancake. Nice to see newer players who haven't been in the end of quarter tourneys before doing really, really well. So congratulations to Pancake on that win. And with that, it does seem as though we have our round 6 complete, folks.
Wow, we're going to see a crazy upset here, man.
Briar taking a 2-1 against Darcy. Oh my lord. Kwisao losing to Barebones. OG Donut taking Conquer. Ha ha ha. I'm so funny. Please clap. Kampf taking it 2-0 versus Xenos. And obviously the stream match there, Pancake versus Litany. I think it's Lia. Lia, it's your Lia. Congratulations.
Yeah, you're Lia now.
And then Ztroker taking it in a 2-0 versus Gr1ph.
Yeah, maybe Kwisao running out of gas here as well. Kwisao might have blown his load a little early.
Interesting. And now I click the button to end the group stage, and we see who we have in so far, and it's going to be Briar, Barebones, Kwisao, and OG Donut. Oh,
wow! And we're gonna see Darcy not gonna make it into this top 4 here.
Let me just actually look at the standings real quick to see how far away she was, because she was doing pretty damn good here.
2 points, it looks like.
Looking at the standings here, Gr1ph is unfortunately in 13th. Lia is 12th.
I scammed him to me. You're sick in the head. You're a sick man.
You're a bad man, Bear. Back in your box.
Yeah.
Xenos in 11th. Kampf 10th. Gherantt 9th. Conquering that 8th place. 7th for Pancake. Ztroker 6th. Darcy Scout. I mean, look at the points difference. Look at the points here. Darcy with 4 set wins.
Ooh, it looks like actually only 1 point under Briar. I don't know what buchholz means, bro.
I'm not actually sure either, to be honest with you. Challenges scares me sometimes. Why?
Standing table is the sum of a player's opponent's scores. I see.
So it's all the wins and losses then count for.
So this does make sense that they made it and Darcy didn't, unfortunately.
Unfork best. You have 10 points. 8. 5. Interesting. I may, just as a heads up to everyone, but going forward, we may be moving over to Start GG from next week. We'll see if I can wrap my head around it. But either way, we are going to very quickly take a break, folks. We need to grab some water if you need to chill. Give the players just an opportunity to center themselves, have a little bit of a meditation. A scream at
I'm
the
gonna
screen
meditate for sure. You know?
Meditating on the toilet, I think, is really what most of them are going to do. But we'll talk to you in a second. On the pools, do you have any comments?
Oh, man, just really glad to see all these great players come out and just incredible play from everybody. Man, and my homies Donut and Barebones. Let's get it.
All right, well, we will see you all shortly. And ladies and gentlemen, do stick around for the finals. Bye-bye. Oh my god. It's the stream. Welcome to the Elden Ring PvP weekly. So if you are interested in joining future ones, please do hop into the Discord. I generally start advertising it starting during Sunday night. So if you're interested in joining future ones of these, please do join the Discord. Give me a ping whenever I send out that it is open. It'll be a pleasure to have every skill group, or how just join the tournament, basically, is what I'm asking you to do.
You're doing it. I swear to God.
I am, really, of course, joined.
Format, man. This format is really good.
It's so cool because you can have so many people. It's fantastic. You can have so many people. Like before, like the fight nights used to be round robin, or even like a single elim or double elim 8-player bracket, but now we can just have like 20, 30 people in any day of the week. It's fantastic. So, again,
but really, to highlight, you guys need to join, because not only is it a good experience for us to cast and for people to watch, but really it's a good experience for you guys to play, to get a lot of repetition against good players. This is the best ways to do it. That and my fight club, so join that too.
I think you should definitely keep that Owen Trilson shitter on your radar. He does some pretty damn fine work, in all fairness to him, despite his best efforts.
Yo, what's up, Black Orc, my boy?
Welcome in. But yeah, we do have our players coming in. I can't believe it. They actually showed up. They read that they were on.
Race us with their press.
They'll certainly try.
Some great play like Briar today, man.
He's doing good.
I want to see some Barebones.
And we haven't seen Barebones.
Briar has been a meteoric rise out of anti-mage, for real.
Yeah, really, really good stuff. And a DS3 player as well, so it's always nice to see the DS3 homies do pretty damn well. But here we have it, folks. These are the builds. Shamshir from the side of Briar with that 56 strength. The halberd, the hall axe, or hall dag. I can't quite tell which, because funny, haha, not working. But yeah, 34 end, 16 strength. On the arcane from Barebones.
Yeah, we was talking about arcane Haldag earlier and saying it's very, very strong, especially on cross region.
Interesting. All right. You have piqued my curiosity. Let's see how this cook will play out, as we have both of our players in and ready to go. Owen, Mr. Trilson.
Yes, sir, Bob. All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1. Begin.
And there we have it. The bolt out, the physics drunk, the poison knives thrown. As we are going to see that nice little bit of a jump in to start us off here, going for that standing R1 there from the side of Bear, who is going to roll out now once more, and another rollout against that Shamshir, as we do see the attempt to poison mist in the corner, but unfortunately no shot. Is it going to land? There we have the first hit there, as we are going to see that poison do its wicked work. 2 hits to proc pretty much, as Bear is caught in the corner, managing to just about roll out, as we have a health lead by Barebones of about 100.
Just slightly, just very. Oh, but you see him taking down.
And that's the scary part as well, as we do see that off dag do its wicked work there. Possibly on a bleed dagger there as well, just to try and get that extra little bit.
He's got the bleed exaltation now. He swapped it from his poison exaltation.
That is.
Oh dear. On as well.
The block, not going to get a guard break there. A guard break would be absolutely
scary though.
Horrific.
Yeah. Good roll. I mean, with the bleed to the riposte would be ridiculous damage.
Oh, and pop goes the balloon. Look at that damage.
Wow.
Briar.
This may be real.
That might not actually a terrible cook here. Again, with that Waki having that innate bleed as well, it's going to be doing some pretty solid work.
Oh, good discipline there from Bones to avoid that Shamshir standing or one after that little mind game you see coming out. Gonna eat a lot of dagger hits there.
I'm not sure if he. I think he rolled that bleed proc in the wind up. Unfortunate there for the side of Barebones, who's just going to stay so close here, as we do see that with punish attempt here in the halberd CR1. Unfortunately, just a little bit too slow, but Barebones is on death's door into the roll-in, and
man, unfortunate for Bones there, because he had a pretty commanding spot, but it seems that he just walked into the mash at the end. If he had just attempted to pre-space that and turn around R1, would have been completely different engagement. Unfortunate, but very good job of both players for it to stick down to that.
The bleed proc there came in so clutch. That is nasty. That is just nasty. And look at this here. The counter aggression there from the side of Briar. Just catching Bear and just an awful lot of damage there at the end. Like, look at that. What is that? Like, how much HP in the difference there? Well, actually, the tier had already been procced, so that's...
That's just where you see
it for a second. And then the roll in punish.
Unfortunate.
Maybe, note to self, do not roll in on Shamshir. Duly noted. All right. Well, I give you the count.
I've actually seen has been pretty good. Yeah, definitely. Briar has been really good with his these block cancels and his mix-ups as well. So, but yeah.
Really nice stuff. And ladies and gents, on a 3, on a 2, on a 1. Allez!
All right, we're going to see the standard start here. Barebones probably thinking of when he's going to use his Poison Mist. See that Frostpot is not going to connect. Running R1 also not going to. Then they're going to disengage and try to reposture. There's the Poison Mist, as I said, but he's going to get chipped. Definitely going to be eating some status there. And the Poison proc is off. He's got that buff. He's going to be swinging away with that dagger now. Seems he's got a slight buff here, but he also, a slight advantage here, but he also has that Poison taking down. R2 is not going to connect. Bones going to be trying to run him down, but he's going to get it. Briar's going to get it away. Going to turn that second R1 around and try to escape there instead of stepping back forward and putting him in a more difficult position. But back to posturing, but this Poison does have him in a difficult, mental state. Bones just gaining more and more ground as this fight goes on. Spin Slash is not going to connect after a lot of back and forth dodging. Really good by Bones to...
Oh, I'm popping the balloon.
Ooh. Briar is about 500 HP down here. Maybe a little less than that. Bones trying to get that running R1, but he's going to get knocked out of it again, similarly to last match. They're both pretty close now. Briar has a very slight HP lead. Unfortunately, he's going to be running this one around. Doesn't have the Poison proc on him either. Running R1 again, not going to connect. And now Briar is just regenning health. Yeah, he's poisoned now. He's going to be slightly taking some damage there.
That's spooky, especially now because he knows the Bear is waiting for that bolus as well, which is exactly what he's looking for. But unfortunately, just like last time, he's taken so much damage. Oh my lord. Owie.
Yeah, that Shamshir hurts, man. Trying to play it very, very delicately, but that thing is just too fast with too little recovery. Gonna be more careful with those dagger swings there. Bones pretty low here, trying to whittle Briar down. Still, he's going to be taking away. Briar playing it pretty soundly for somebody that's been pressured this hard. And I believe the Poison just wore off. The blue feather on both sides. Slight way in the favor of Briar. The reverse JR1 is not going to connect, and he is going to get punished for his little fancy maneuver there. Really Bones nice. Just barely keeping that lead. Only 20 HP. The Harpoon not going to connect. Spaces that standing R1. Good job. But the JR1 comes through, and that is a really difficult attack to dodge. It's such a fast little cut. Man, what a close fight. What a heart-pounding battle right there.
Another round to go. I unfortunately just realized. So I have a boo-boo. It is, of course, going to be a first to 3 here, folks.
Oh, good though. Let's get more of this matchup.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see how this one is going to pan out because again, like both sides are playing this really down to the wire, down to the actual wire there, pretty much. And if that Poison had just ticked a little bit further, it would have been a different story. But we do have both of our players in once more, as we are on the semi-finals now, I believe. There we go. Let me just change my stuff here.
Yeah, Briar's going to go up 2-0 here on Bones.
2-0. Let's see if Barebones can bring this one back in the reverse sweep. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Trilson, would you count me in?
Absolutely. Here we go in 3, 2, 1.
Allay, the bolt out. The physics have been drunk, and further from that, the daggers might even be thrown. That's crazy. And another desync there on the dagger. I think we might have to ban those as well, as we do see that rollout now coming out once more. Looking at this here, Barebones trying to reset neutral, but unfortunately, the unrelenting aggression here from the side of Briar, and that block, perfect block comes in there. There's been a couple of perfect blocks that have happened so far in these rounds here, and it's really throwing Barebones for a loop, as that is going to be a hit again. Looking at the dagger, getting some really nice damage in here into another hit.
Oh my goodness! That is actually insane. Is it my eyes, or is this just hitting from Kilo?
I mean, both players are going to be accusing the other of being a laggard, so I think that it's all going to work out pretty well.
Like, right. Even, you know.
Ooh, nice.
He's going to get a proc there off the Phantom hit. Very important for this matchup, as we're talking about with the latency. Doesn't get hit by the spin slash there. Huge.
Good rolls coming out here from Barebones too, and look at that, the trade comes out into another trade, as we are going to see Briar here panic just a little as that dagger is just going to do some crazy work. And look at that, he must be so close to a bleed proc right about now. And the that's the tear gone into the bleed proc.
Yeah, that's rough. That is rough, buddy.
Oh my lord.
Bones looking poised for that comeback you were talking about.
Is this the beginning? Is this the beginning of the reverse sweep? No shot.
The avalanche. Let's go, buddy. Nah, really, just great play from both sides, honestly. Incredible. Just see Bones getting a little bit more comfy using that range of that halberd there, hitting with the tip, you know?
Yeah, aim.
The very tip.
Just aim. You got to aim down as well to get that extra little bit of damage out as well.
Down there as well, yeah. Yep,
so you're getting quite an awful lot of leverage out of that halberd's range there, especially with those run attacks. Briar just not expecting that aggression coming out from the side of Barebones either, so it's kind of interesting. He played super kind of cagey in the first couple of matches. Now he's just like YOLO. You got to YOLO
like a mad dog. Yeah. Well, you got to have that pressure. You got to have that pressure when you have the status build. I definitely see why he's doing that now. And you see the way that the bleed proc there turned everything around. He got the tier, and then he gets bleed proc immediate and just takes him down to 500 HP. At that point, the guy is just he's shook to his boots. You know, he's cracked himself. All right.
But would you? Are you ready for the next round? Do you wanna go? Hell's yeah.
Yeah. I'll take it.
And ladies and gents, on a 3, on a 2, and a 1. Ale.
All right, here we go. The standard starts again. Gonna see those daggers coming out, but not gonna connect. Gonna get that poison mist off, and the frost pot is not gonna get him there. Very, very close. I thought it was going to get. Oh, it did. It did apply to the Phantom. And Briar looking for the backstab there unsuccessfully. Those dagger hits are not going to connect. Wasting a little bit of stamina there for Bones and to get chipped down. Reaching out with that running R1 a couple times, not going to get it. Briar is punishing this. Spinning slash, though, is going to get interrupted by that standing R1. Doesn't have his spear talisman on those. Not going to be doing as much damage yet. Briar swapping his talisman. We're going to see Bones swapping his as well. Running R1 not going to connect. They're trying to engage there against this Shamshir jump. The empty jump looking to try to get him to roll. A lot of damage coming out onto Barebones, and he's going to be about 100 HP down. A very difficult deficit here. Going to be match point here for Briar. Going to have to make something shake in the second half of this match. Number one going to connect there. We're going to have to see some kind of status usage. Doesn't have that poison mist up yet.
Good free
Again, not going to connect with the free aim. Yeah, he's been having really hot free aims recently too. Can catch him on the very end there. Briar trying to strike back. He's been holding on very well. He's going to get the bolus there. He's going to trade into that as well. Bones not wanting to trade with this little bit of HP that he has. Blue feather range. Looking for that L1, not going to connect. R1 not going to connect from Briar onto Bones. Bones looking to try to get into a situation where he can get his poison mist off, but he hasn't been able to do that.
Yeah, the corner.
Really tough to do that when you're this low.
And not only that, but that's exactly what Briar is looking for as well as the trade comes through.
Wow, so low right now. Still has his tier. If the tier skip happens, that'd be really. That's the only real way I can see Bones getting this one on.
There's still a little bit of gas in the tank here, though, Owen. So I don't kind of. It's not over to that HP bar 0 as some really solid rolls come out there from the side of Barebones, who's hanging on by a thread. We might see the attempt to self-proc there coming out, and that's going to be the poison mist coming out here as well. Barebones playing a real cagey game here.
Does get it off.
Oh, that trade!
R1 going to connect, and poison proc, and his tier is going to be up. Now he's going to have to be looking for that bleed proc. Again, these rolls, it's immaculate rolls so far from Bones. Especially in the latter half of this fight.
Bones, just if he gets hit once, it could be over again. Oh, the risk of a backswing here could be enough to put him in. 40 HP goes to the Hail Mary with the off dag.
No. Oh, so close, man. What a set, bro. What a set. Incredible, dude. Incredible. Nobody could say that Bones didn't play his heart out, man, but great job by Briar as well.
Oh, wow. My God.
That's some good shit right there.
Look at that. Look at that. And just really nice
Yes.
comeback there. Goes in for that little bit of pressure. Just one panic roll. Could have been punished, but unfortunately Briar
Look
countered
at
on
the
the second.
dodges from Bones in this phase, man. Incredible restraint, man. I'm just... it's beautiful to see, but shame didn't pull it out.
Just one bleed proc would have been enough to call this one out.
I
What
know.
a really
As
nice
soon
one.
as soon as he got that here, I was thinking, he needs that bleed proc now. This is gonna be the way. Oh, he didn't get the proc there though, and that was it.
Yeah.
That was dude. Good job by Briar though to hold on. Like that's a wild.
Well, that's a great way to start off our final bracket, isn't it, dude? Holy.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I hope you guys are enjoying this shit, man, because I really am. Woo, that's some shit. That's
what a great match.
Look at the... Oh, my God. Gross, bro. Played it so well. Oh, man. And that was a pretty good free aim attempt, too. But I think if he had free aimed it right there, he would have gotten hit. So it's actually better that he missed there.
I think that's one of those rare opportunities where not free aiming it might have actually landed.
Yeah. No, we don't do that around here.
I missed it and put it a second L1. No! Bear!
Yeah, man. Oh, and so good, though, dude. What a fucking clutch, man. What a fucking clutch. Really, wow. Beautiful job. Thank you for participating, man.
Yeah, he still has the bronze match as well, so he's not out of the woods yet.
Oh,
he has to, unfortunately, play more Elden Ring.
Yeah, rough. Bad break.
Let me just ping the next couple of players.
Oh, man. Dude, yeah, that was a killer match, though.
Kwisao. There we go. PW. Nicely done, and here we go. Yeah, very, very interesting. Of course, Briar doing a phenomenal job there on the Shamshir, looking for those backswings, looking for that little bit of chip damage that he can guarantee. Really good aggression as well. Being fairly careful with initiating those jumps, but this last segment is actually crazy. It's actually
when I saw that poison proc, man, I think everybody in the chat had hope, man. I think everybody in the chat had hope.
I had told you there was gas left in the tank.
Yeah, that was a good call. It was a good read.
Oh, and that backswing there on the dagger. Ugh, a moment of silence for our homies. A moment of silence for our homies.
I got 2 phones. Sorry, I had to. I just had to.
And we do have now OG Donut versus Kwisao. I'm pretty excited.
This is going to be a high-powered match, folks. This is going to be a show of mechanical excellence. So lock in.
Donut, or the epic Donut coming in versus Kiwi from SAO. This is going to be wild. I'm really excited to see how this one is going to go, and especially with how well Kwisao has been playing all the way through this tournament. It's absolutely phenomenal. It's been like, I think he dropped 1 match all the way through this tournament, didn't he? Let me actually
I think he lost Briar one time.
He lost like individual matches, but full sets he's been doing pretty good. Like, what is it?
Yeah, I think the one match was to Briar.
Beat Donut in a clear sweep. He beat Conquer.
Yeah, round 5.
Yeah, it was round 5. You said. Who was it? Who actually took him out? Barebones. Barebones took him out. And Briar as well. So he did drop 2 rounds during the pool.
2. Oh, I forgot about the Barebones one. Yeah. There we go. Well, I mean, if Donut on the top, then Barebones will get another shot to do that.
Interesting. Let's see if I can hear from Donut. I haven't heard from Donut yet, so we're just waiting for him to pop on by. Of course, Donut is, of course, streaming as well, so I believe he's streaming.
He's standing in a world somewhere.
There we go.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. The Donut's already in. I think is it Kwisao we're waiting on? Who's in world? Let me just check real quick. Yeah, Donut is actually in. We're just waiting on Kwisao. Never mind. Rippa.
I just gave him a sub to it.
You question mark?
Aussie and Barebones bickering like a married couple.
I don't like this toxic relationship. And of course, the first thing I see is I don't like this toxic relationship. Nah, bro, you're built for each other. I'm sorry. This is so this is some soap opera shit going on. God damn. God damn. Alright, there's
Just
Kwisao
another
after
day in
getting
the Souls community.
Decent Briar. Nice. Alright, let's take a quick peek at the builds. Well, we have both of our players in right now. 38 endurance, 58 strength on the side of our dear Kwisao, who's going to be on that repping that halberd once more, versus OG Donut on the S-Stock. The rules around S-Stock here are, of course, that you can't have any Mega Grease. Same rules as with Starfist. So I'm going to be curious to see how OG Donut is going to do on this one. But do you have any...
And Spear Talisman is not restricted.
No, Spear Talisman is allowed, but it's just the Mega Grease.
Good.
Was,
cool. I like this. I like this.
I just wanted to see if that would be sufficient to bring it down without having to force it down.
I dig it.
But give me the count in at your leisure, Mr. Trilson.
Alrighty, yeah, well, let's get right to it here in 3, 2, 1. Begin.
Play as the bolt is out. The physics are drunk. And the Thunderbolt of Lightning, very, very frightening me, as we are going to see that immediate pressure here from the side of Donut, going in for that nice little bit of bot cancel, leveraging, of course, the frame data of that setup, which is very, very nasty.
Look at the movement.
Give really, really nice. Look at how confident Kwisao is. As we are going to see that nice little bit of damage there, Donut.
Donut coming out.
Just about coming out on top there by just a hair's breadth. As you do see that empty jump there, trying to bake Kwisao into some aggression. Not going to happen, but it lands! Going for the full combo. Managing to get that extra little bit of damage as well from the buff.
No way.
Flame Skewer, which is actually a really nice workaround on that route.
Crazy, dude.
Comparable damage to Mega Grease here on this as well, as we are going to see that nice little bit of pressure right off the bat, forcing Kwisao into the corner, but Kwisao managing to skitter out from under the fridge and get away from him there, as we are going to see that's going to be the tier gone. Look at the aggression here from Donut, as that halberd is just not able to compete here with the thrusting sword. Thrusting sword is S tier for a reason, folks. But Kwisao doing a phenomenal job here, going for that nice little bit of damage. The off dagger comes in, but unfortunately he's very low. Forced into the corner now once again. Kwisao going to have to give huge deference, as we are going to see the fists come out here from Donut, managing to get a nice little bit of chip damage here. No, very
as well.
Close.
This is the closer. This is the clincher right here. Pulls out the Starfist, and everybody knows what's about to happen.
It's going to be pretty brutal here, as he is going to go for that L1 to get just a little bit of chip.
Only 28 HP. You're not going to get hit by that Hoarfrost. Donut is looking for the harpoon. Kwisao manages to get an R1 in. Not going to get that match off.
Oh, he tries to call out.
Finally.
Tries to call it out at the end there, but unfortunately...
Yeah.
Just not able to do it. Donut
those fists are tough, man. It's almost no way. There's almost no way with those fists against a competent player, much less against Donut.
But always remember, 12 HP in a dream, my brother. Okay, that's how you have to believe. Yeah, right. You have to believe.
I believed last round, man. I don't want to get hurt again. I don't want to get hurt.
You were betrayed before. You're not as trusting anymore.
Oh man,
the naive art is over.
I have trust issues.
Let's just take a
that
last exchange.
Take a gander.
Oh, vicious, brutal.
Flopped him. But no, the thrusting sword play was really, really good, especially like aggressive thrusting sword. You love to see it. But yeah,
now count you in, ladies and gentlemen, players at the ready. Mr. Trilson on a 3, on a 2. And a 1. Allez.
Alrighty. Allez. We're going to get some grease popping off here. Flasks up. Positioning themselves as well as they can. Both of them experts. Look at the movement here. Kwisao, he's going to space perfectly. Going to get a bit of match into that with the dagger. And Donut is off to a bad start here. You see Kwisao reprocking his shield talisman, looking for a dagger or some kind of kukri. Not going to connect with that R1 afterwards. And it looks like Donut came out slightly in his favor in that. But he did have the shield talisman on, so... Oh, he's looking for that skewer again. He's not going to fall for it this time. Yeah, you see, that's what I'm talking about with these adjustments between match and match. And he's going to get hit with the R1 there. The dagger, again, going to connect. Donut looking at very, very deficit. Now going to have to be making some serious adjustments between this and the first half of the fight. R2 is not going to connect. He's going to get interrupted here. Jumping R2 from Donut. Also, he's going to escape from that. Kwisao just expertly punishing these whiffs here. Donut going to try to mimic into him. He's got 3 HP. He's going to get hit with the dagger, and it's going to fall. Going to be a second The second game is going to go to Kwisao.
That is halberd play, if ever I've seen it. The aim down was just the cherry on top.
Dude.
My God, round of applause for Kwisao there. That is not easy to do against a competent thrusting sword player. That I almost exclusively always switch off when I see that the other person's on thrusting sword. I'm like, nah, I'll use something else. This is
you might as well just mirror
suffering. But no, looking at this here, Kwisao just saying no. I'm just going to look
right
lock
there
in.
though.
Yeah, Blackheart, exactly.
Really good. Really good discipline there. And right there, you see the way he's trying to get the model to avoid. Even if he was facing forward there, he would have got hit. But that turn of the character model back and forth, he's playing in an optimal manner here, folks, is what you're going to see. It's not just what works. It's what's doing the most optimal move you could possibly do. Beautiful work.
Really, really solid stuff. I'm very impressed with Kwisao. But, Mr. Trelson, there's more to go as it is now 1-1. Yes. Kind of semi-finals, also final bracket. Give us the count in at your leisure.
All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1. Begin.
Bolt out, physics drunk, and my word, the running attack there to start us off in explosive damage attempt there, but unfortunately, look at that running R2 comes out there, and that's going to be that dagger going absolutely mental, getting some really nice damage there. But looking at this here, we do see that Grease back up now once more. Donut stuck in the corner. Not really any corner pressure, corner punishing tools here. Look at that free aim. Real nice stuff here from Kwisao as that thrusting sword is going to try and get that insane keep out as the trade comes through. Kwisao not coming out of that without a scratch, but look at this. He recognized the roll is in the menu, so he just resets in. Goes in for there now once more as we are going to see that running attack come out there. Go for another running attack there. Kwisao aim down just to try and get that extra little bit of range. Every little helps here as we are going to see that run come through there into another running attack there as we are going to see Kwisao managed to punish that into a hit. Now he's priority keeping that dagger. Doing some serious work here.
That's a match if I ever seen one, but you do see Donut here adapting to the range of Kwisao's free-aimed downward Halbag as we've been going for. Oh, he's going to get hit there, though, and you're going to see a bit more trade. Donut.
Oh, my God!
What? 15 HP Donut. Wow. The power of the mash will prevail.
Oh, my God!
The power of the mash will prevail.
Look at this again.
Can you believe this? This is the manliest gameplay I've ever seen in my life. This is absolute, just big balls.
Look at that. The in punch almost failing there.
Oh, shit, dude.
Dear sweet mother of
This is what we call confidence. But you see there, actually, that was actually kind of cracked the way he did the double health talisman to proc the blue. It was big there for him in that engagement, and he rode that.
Really solid play coming out here.
Wow, the calculating there actually is huge. Wow.
Man.
That actually is really significant. I'm glad we watched that back because we saw the talisman swap, but that's going to be 2 for Donut and 1 for Kwisao in this first to 3.
First 2-3. Indeed. There's a little bit more. There's more gas in the tank here, folks.
Woo, man. That's the steam. That's a fucking fire fight right there.
All right. Well, will I count you in, bestie?
Let's get it.
All right, and a 3, and a 2, and a 1. LA.
All right, both sticking to their guns here with their original loadouts. You're going to see them positioning very carefully, just barely strafing that halberd tip right there. Donut is not going to connect with the running R2, though. Kwisao trying to get some off, but he's also going to be unsuccessful. The jumping R1 is going to connect, though. He's going to get that follow-up. Donut is also going to be able to get out of there, waiting for the roll, and he's going to catch the roll very, very deftly with that. Again, he's going to get him, and then Kwisao is just on his back foot in a very, very bad position here. Looks at about 700, 800 HP, and going to just see the match continue with that. Going to put on his spear talisman and get ready to match some more, right? Let's get it. Kwisao also switching his talismans back up, getting that grease back up. He's not going to get hit, and he's going to be able to punish that with that L1. Going to see a little bit of return fire from Donut there. He's still got a massive HP lead. He does hit that R2, and he's going to roll catch again, turning around, looking maybe for the backstab. No, he's going to pop the tier there with the R1. Running R2, not going to connect, though. Kwisao going to be able to disengage, but he does get punished there. Still trying to get the roll catch. The kick. He is going to wrestle. Priority there. He's going to get 3 hits off with the halberd there. With the JR2 from the thrusting sword is going to be good there from Donut. He's going to quickly swap to the Starfist, and he will take this match. Good job from Donut. Wow. Really, really strong aggression there. Just absolute animal coming out of the box.
The
Wow.
famous words I always say to people is like, "Oh, I struggle with halberd," to which I usually respond, "Just run at them," because there's the keep out potential. Unfortunately, with the 3 hits to poise break on the dagger, it's actually pretty brutal. Now, if flame strike was allowed, well,
Yeah.
you know, it'd be a hell of a lot easier. But on off dag, you don't have that ability to just keep out.
No.
But the kick is a really
Even the
interesting
off axe
kick
is
there.
really strong, man.
Just the fact that it
Off-axe
has
is
really
so
good keep
dumb.
out. Off-axe has really good keep out, which is the thing that it complements halberd so well. But yeah, that's going to be OG Donut taking
Friendship
the W.
ended with flame strike. Axe is my new best friend.
GG's, let me just log
Yeah, what a
that
set though,
score.
man. These both have been bangers, man. This is great. This is great.
All right, let me just
You see Kwisao just like absolutely turning in a couple matches, and then Donut just says, "No, I need to go Super Saiyan." That is like crazy aggression, though, especially with the thrusting sword, which is usually supposed to be the kitten. No hitting today from Donut.
No, definitely not. And playing a very slow neutral game here didn't suit him. But again, he knew that he had then 0 keep out options to really have to worry about. The kick was about the worst he had to deal with. But again, once you're that low, you swap over to fists. Good night and good luck. Like, I don't know, it's pretty rough. Pretty rough, as we are going to swap on now to our bronze match, which is going to be between Kwisao versus Barebones.
We did see Bones able to take this set last time, like I said, so it would be interesting to see if we're going to see some kind of adjustment out of either one of them, knowing that they've already... Barebones just sent me some GIF. I'm so sorry. Oh, man, I hate you. He's so stupid, dude.
He's a highly valued member of the community until we're in private. Then we'll tell him how we really feel.
Yeah, right. That's my guy.
Who's commentating with Enda? It is the wonderful, the amazing Owen Trilson, which if one of the mods could be ever so kind as to shout him out, I would love and appreciate you forever. Wholesome gamer, runs some really nice FCs, and just a all-around chill guy. Again, I'll tell you how I really feel when he's gone. Don't worry.
Yeah. Blackbird. That's why they call me Enda the JL1 in his Discord.
What, latent coin flips for days? Really?
Yeah.
No way.
You love it. You love it. Ah, God. That's like the first time I ever bought him. I had PSGS and I was just... Whoop. I just call him Unk? Yeah. Honorary Unk.
I feel there's some lore I'm not knowing here, but I'm not sure if I actually want to know it either.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
We do have both of our players in. It's going to be Kwisao versus Barebones. Let me make sure that they're all in the right spot. Yeah, I believe that is correct and right, and so it is. But here are the builds, folks. Boom. Hit him with that, as we see that 58 strength here from the side of Kwisao. Voices. Barebones. Laying all bare here, as we see that. Halberd not going for the mirror.
The model talisman.
Interesting. Curious.
Perhaps going to be able to the opting off of the shield is something that I do as well when you're against a setup that you need status talisman and bull goat. It's just like you don't want to be caught without that bull goat. You might as well just fucking give up on the shield talisman at that point. Which sucks to say.
Owen, would you do me the honors, sir?
Let's get to it. Ready in 3, 2, 1.
Away! As the bolt is out, the physics drunk, the knives thrown. That's one way to say hello, I will give you that much, Kwisao. Barebones. As we do see now, the poison mist is on here. But bestial roar here, but that is going to be a nice little bit of chip damage to start us off here, as that is going to be the thrusting sword going absolutely ham. But the backstab grab, unfortunately, can actually get that hit there. Wow. Did you see that rolling attack now come in? As we see now, the off dagger just going absolutely ham here. And that is going to be a thing he is going to have to be so worried about, because again, remember, with that bleed wacky, he's winning an awful lot of these interactions just by virtue of that threat of some serious damage. As Bear is now going to be on the back foot by a fairly substantial margin, with Kwisao still having his tier up in about 600, 700 HP before it's really going to be relevant. As we see that jump in, as we do see that roll catch attempt there, that is going to be Barebones caught in the corner as that run R2 into that R2. Kickflip comes out there as well, and that's going to be Kwisao with a very commanding lead through that round. My Good God.
And that's how you want to play thrusting sword, is when you have the lead, you just keep on getting in there, keep on trading, keep on getting that, you know, spear damage on them over and over. And really good job by Kwisao to just stay aggressive. And really good use of block cancel, which it seemed like Barebones was having a lot of difficulty dealing with there, at least in the first half of the fight. And we see this interaction here where he starts to adapt to it a little bit more, but just needs to come out the gate with those rolls. Like, we see him in the second half of the fights doing incredibly good job rolling, but if you can come out clean at that pace, you know, that you play in the second half at the first half, then you'll be, you know, unstoppable.
The one risk of mashing here, though, especially when with the really nice bleed wacky that comes out here on the Barebones, is that even if you win some of those interactions, there's a constant risk of that bleed bar just filling up, and you have to be so careful, so freaking careful, that you're not going to be caught unawares mid-mash. But either way, well, I count you in, bestie.
Let's get to it.
Ladies and gents, on a 3, on a 2, on a 1. Allez.
Slow on the uptake of that blast, but we are ready here. Greasing up that thrusting sword, and Bones is going to be looking for that missed opportunity. Going to be trying to engage here with his superior range. Probably going to miss again there, though, and going to be able to escape that roll catch opportunity, but not that one. Going to be off to the first hit. It's going to go for Kwisao. We're going to see that poison mist come out. Be able to avoid getting punished for it.
One of the things that Kwisao has to be really careful for here is going for those run R2s. They're probably one of the more punishable things that exist on the two-handed thrusting sword, especially when you're using halberd. So he does have to be constantly cautious of it. And look at Barebones there, keeping that status pressure up really nicely.
And especially considering that it's so easy to punish somebody with that wacky offhand.
Oh yeah, you better believe it. One of the best offhands in the freaking game. Oh god.
Yeah. The step forward, yada. You see Bones switching up his talismans there. Going to get that pierce damage from that spear talisman as well there, so it was useful. It doesn't get the roll catch, but he does get the bleed proc there, and Kwisao is going to actually be down here with the poison on him as well, picking. Trying to position again, and they do that trading there, as we're going to see Barebones' tier proc as well. He does have a lot of bleed buildup, I believe, right? He does get roll caught, though, and he is going to be at a disadvantage in this health bar now after this. Running R2 is, or running R1 is going to connect. Jumping one is not going to connect as well. Kwisao, but they do trade, and Barebones is in a very bad position here with only 185 HP, looking for that blue feather, trying to get back and punish from a swing, but he's just being so aggressive there. Kwisao gonna thrusting sword right into him.
Yeah, that was nasty stuff there at the end, but getting caught by that, your win con again into thrusting sword is playing off of those run R2s. That's like where you live or die. If you're not able to get the punishes on those, it's about 10 times harder. It's really rough, and to then eat it as the last hit as well up against the wall. It's awful. I feel so bad.
One might say that you have to play on the edge. One might say you might have to have goated edging for that matchup. You know? I don't know. Just that's what other people say. I didn't say that.
Yeah, interesting. There might be.
Right.
I'm taking notes as we speak. Actually,
right. Somebody in chat got this. Yeah.
I don't quite. Maybe
edging could you say, huh?
Maybe quite rather, I dare say. Well, either way, we are going to move on into this next one. Owen.
Oh,
Bestie.
God.
Will you give me the count?
Yes, sir, Bob.
Let's go.
No, me.
Oh, there we go. I pressed it too quickly. I'm sorry. Well, either way, we do have. Oh my God, is he throwing the clumps? The poison clumps?
Oh, man.
The dodge tech from eons ago? No way. Kwisao lead drop.
You can see the beast roar come out.
Yeah, interesting choices here. Obviously, Bear is going to be playing down. That jump R2 is going to hit. Nice one here from the side of Barebones, who's getting some really nice damage in as those trades are going to slowly but surely get that build up here.
Heavily in his favor here.
Definitely
he's got
not a bad choice. Jeez Louise.
This could be Barebones' angle here. Come back in this here set. A lot of damage coming from those hits there. That's really rough, and he's going to be almost right back into it. One more hit would probably be even right there. Going to catch him 2 hits, and now he's actually in the lead. Kwisao catching up the roll, and Bones is just... he's unable to catch his footing there for a long time in that match. Very rough.
And that nice run R1 there.
Looking for the poison mist.
Hit, and there we go. The poison is procced. Uh-oh, Bear is in a serious amount of trouble here as that CR1 comes out just to try and catch him. Keeping up that pressure. Barebones put away.
Oh, man.
Kwisao,
man. Absolutely killer, man. Good job to claim the bronze medal there. Honestly, definitely speaks louder. His actual performance speaks louder than just getting bronze there. Just incredible job all around today by Kwisao.
Oof, really, really nice fucking stuff. Jeez Louise. Remind me to never upset either of these dudes. Holy sheesh. But yeah.
Buster behavior. Oh man, not that good fight, man. Those GG's.
Nicely
what can you
done,
do?
Gents. Nicely done. As we are now going to move on to our grand finals here, ladies and gents. OG Donut, the trainer of Kevin from last week's tourney. Absolutely phenomenal job in the coaching there. I'm really curious to see how that one's going to pan out, but that is going to be Kwisao taking it a 3-0 sweep, I believe.
Yeah. Just lights out. Just truly, like, devastating thrusting sword performance there. Oof.
Good night.
Not really much anybody could do. Thrusting sword is just like that.
I mean, it just shuts down so many options. You have very few aggressive options into it. You're going to be hit by just so much shenanigans that's next to impossible to punish. It's
just the nature of it into the arcane Haldag. The thing about it, it really is just that you're not going to be able to trade nearly as well as you would be able to on a strength build anyway. So it's just like you're completely at a disadvantage in every scenario.
I will say it was an interesting cook there. There was some things that happened in those rounds there, some of those bleed procs, and keeping Kwisao honest all the way through it as well. Like, I think that it's actually a decent cook. I think that it's just
I think so too. It's just it sucks specifically in that matchup. It suffers, especially with that thrusting sword open. Even he's not even using thrusting sword talisman there, Kwisao. Wow, impressive.
Let me just get all of the shenanigans set up and ready now for our next match.
Yeah, I mean, he's been putting the work in a lot. Like, Kwisao really has been doing an admirable amount of dueling, and I want to, show respect to these people that take their time out and, focus and lock in.
A really good pressuring. Yeah, it really, really was, and it was just the aggression just running at people is absolutely terrifying in a setup as strong as the thrusting sword, but we are going to see Briar. Does look as though he's going to be sticking to that thrusting. Hang on a second. That is incorrect, sir. Outrageous. Out-freaking-rageous. As we do
alrighty then.
Up. As does see OG Donut. Going to be rocking that 54 strength. 44.
Donut.
Goated with the sauce, I dare say. As we do see Briar then. Going to be rocking the Shamshir, 56 strength. Both builds pretty much identical. A little bit more endurance here on the side of Donut, but John Briar is going to need to have to get those rolls in, but Mr. Trelson, can I call you Owen? Are we on a first name basis now?
Mr. Trelson's my father.
All right, give us the count in then.
Alrighty, we're ready here in 3, 2, 1.
It was so close, but so far away. As the match is on, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Lightning on, but with the Shamshir here taking center. Donut playing a little bit more cagey here. This is a matchup we have seen so many times in 110. And look at that. Was that a strafe? Ain't no way. As we are going to see now, that running come in through there. Another running attack there, but unfortunately he is going to be punished. But look at that, punishing the mash. Getting that extra little bit of damage here as we are going to see that Shamshir. The sheer audacity of this man. Donut just getting battered about the place. Oh my god.
Yeah, we're going to have to see a complete shift in Donut's behavior if you want to see him turn this around, because the guy is just breaking the spacing and the neutral is just not happening here.
Yeah, both still have tier here with that 16.
Running R2, big.
Oh,
big.
That's huge. That could be the turnaround here in this match. 1,300 to 570. Both players still having tier.
Are you being sarcastic right now?
It could very well be. Oh, don't. Oh, dear God. As we are going to see that backswing coming out there. Oh, but look at that there. Briar getting some serious damage in once more. Can Donut bring this back? Looking at this here, has to play it very, very carefully as he's going to be punished. Jump R2 over the top. Not quite able to make it though, unfortunately. As we are going to see that run attack land again.
Oh, good jumping it out of there too. Really, really like restrained to know in this scenario. Again, that's going to be the way that he's going to have to get it there. And he's going to have to condition him to be scared of those again. try to get back in with those R1s again at some point, but really very close here with that blue
and it
feather.
lands again.
He's gonna catch him. He's gonna get the tier again. He's really very close with. Oh my God, the match. He's in the corner there with less than 100 HP. They're both on blue feather range. Oh, he's in the moon. 300 for Briar. Huge turnaround from Donut.
Told you it's not over. Never discounted, however, beautiful spacing coming out here from the side of Briar.
Wow,
Nice.
man. What a fight, man.
I told you it's not over till it's over. Till that HP bar is 0. You can't discount the Donut. Man knows his stuff, and if there's anyone who could clutch it up, it's going to be him. But a really, really nice comeback, but just not quite able to make it in the wind-up there. Oof. Those running attacks.
That was
nearly
a
every
lot,
one landed.
man. Right, yeah, and doing significant damage there as well.
Jeez,
Oh, man, good block cancels from Briar.
Look at that again. They're trying to punish the grease there as well. Wasn't running. Maybe
Yeah,
that standby was
smart.
looking a little bit
They're-
low. Goes in
They're
for that.
playing at a very high pace, which is what's making it so exciting.
Oh, beautiful
Oh,
turnaround space
man. He's
Oh.
been doing that very well. The pre-spacing. The pre-spacing from Briar has been incredible.
The pre-game is exception. Never mind. No! Moving on. We've both of our players in.
Oh?
Huh? Never mind. Don't worry. It's fine.
Oh?
Both players are in and ready to go. Will I count you in?
Absolutely.
3. Oh, never mind.
Oh! Oh!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Lads?
The honor bows.
It's like, oh, okay. I guess we're chilling. Oh!
I think you should start the match anyway, Donut. That's what I reckon you should do. I think that's the play
get in
here.
there.
Well, we're going to just
Starts
take a
walking up.
moment. I'm just going to take a moment and wait for Briar to get back in. Just a very, very quick break. What a phenomenal showing we've had so far, though, Owen. What an exceptional
Yeah, loving it. I'm loving it.
We will chat you all in just 2 minutes. So, get your rest in. Chat you in a moment.
Woo!
That is the wrong one. We will crack on with the match. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. We have both of our players in. I thought to be a bit more of a problem, but unfortunately, or fortunately, I mean, we do have both of our players in. So I am very excited to see how this one is going to go. Owen, do you have any predictions for this?
Honestly, I think that we're going to see Donut turn up here. That's probably what we're going to see. Because Briar was playing it really well there, but I think he adapts really, really quickly here. And the thrusting sword really relies on the spacing. So just making sure that he's able to command that neutral here. I think he's going to do better with that.
But either way, I will count you in. Owen, ladies and gentlemen, 1-0 in favor of Briar, and then a 3, and a 2, and a 1. Allez!
Here we go. Standard starts. Flasks up. Grease up. Shamshir versus thrusting sword. This is Elden Ring. Running R2. Not going to connect there. Forcing him to the corner. The Shamshir. Swinging back, but again, not going to connect. The running R1 that time, though, will. And to see the first hit from Briar onto Donut. Donut swapping his shield talisman back on. Running R2 not going to connect and going to get punished there. Going to see the follow-up, but Donut will strike back with a little bit of mash. Donut is taking a lot of damage here. Briar getting a lot off. Going to get back out, and they're going to reposition again. Swap their talismans back up again. Going to see that Stormblade coming out, but it's not going to connect. Briar going to be reacting to that very, very swiftly. Not really too much of a worry for him. He's a quick guy. He's very, very on the ball with his feet during this tournament. We've seen a very good showing from him, but he does get hit by that running R2 from Donut. Donut trying to eat up this health deficit here. Jumping R2 not going to connect. He's going to be a little bit too hasty. He's going to be able to get that trade hit, though, after the whiff punish. Still not in a good position. Probably about 450 HP down. Donut is. Both of them have that Blessed Dew talisman ticking on there. We're going to see a little tap there from Donut, but he does get hit with the backswing and the first swing. Donut about 400 down. They're both still got their tier on.
Yeah, we're going to try and see what we may see here now as an attempt to self-proc here from the side of Donut, but he's keeping that Blessed Dew on. He does not want to risk it. He does not want to risk it, as we're seing just those empty jumps come out now from the side of Briar. Nice turnaways. Good punish attempts there.
With that talisman slap. A huge running R2. Oh my god. Do you see the mash off? Donut coming out on top of it. Briar puts the blue feather on. Donut still getting another hit off, and he's going to be ahead by about 90 HP here. We're going to see the harpoon come out. He's going to dodge it on reaction. Really good job there with staying alert with that. Oh, the mash comes out.
And
real low, and he gets caught. Now, like I said, we're seeing Donut getting more comfortable in that pocket with that thrust sword, man.
That lock in there, really close match all the way across pretty much. A little bit of that middle match there was very much in Briar's favor, but we've seen Donut there get those really nice run R2s off, which is absolutely brutal to be able to land those
mash
like one
off
after the other. Yeah.
With the thrusting sword, though, you're going to go into that mash up with that thrusting sword with that Godskin Swaddling Cloth. There's really nothing in the game that can really compete with it, period. Maybe like a Claws of Night situation or something. Take some Raptors talents.
Listen, I'm going to forget that Claws of Night is even in the video game.
I really wish I could forget. God, that and Bone Bow, they don't exist. Don't mention them in my stream or you're getting banned.
But those running R2s are absolutely brutal, and I can't wait to see whether or not Briar finds his footing. But, give us the count in at your leisure.
Yeah, we're ready to get back into it in 3, 2, 1. Boom.
Alley. Boom, kabam, kaplowy. As we are going to see both of our players set up now in neutral. Both sides fighting for that center spot here. Good running attack, though, from Briar to try and end this neutral here. But the attempts to come in and Donut managing to land it again. Almost getting that punish there, but alas, 'twas not to be. Michael Zaki said no, that's going to be a punish at the backswing there. With another run R2.
Yeah, good job. Very good job of him being aware of the backswing and not being, chipped.
Managing to catch there just at the very, very end of the spacing there on that run R1 to follow up there as well. Are we going to see, though, Briar get his footing now as he's down? He's down by about 300 HP.
Ooh, good space there.
Very, very close match all the way through here.
He does get the trade in, though. Or actually, he interrupted the next swing, so he did get... Oh, he gets the backswing off on that one, so it's going to be huge damage from Briar. Briar's slightly in the lead now after the turnaround.
Yeah, doing a great job there of trying to find that bit of pressure looking at that here. We do see Donut content now to chill, get that little bit of regen up. It's going to be... The onus is going to be on Briar now to try and take that back, but... oh my lord, both players are so close to one another. As we see a rollout come out now once more. Looking at this, we do see that run R2 almost be punished, as we do see that run attack managed to get that pressure.
Critical,
trying to call out the staggered R1s, but unfortunately just a bad read there, not actually able to get it, as we see Donut now continuing to scamper about in neutral here, content to keep that lead up by about 200 HP, just under it in fact, as we are going to see. This could go either way, man. As another run R2 comes in, the trade into a bit of a mash into the kick.
Wow.
Kick flip, but is going to be
Donut now ahead by a lot. Stormblade going to come out, not going to be able to... big jumping on there. We're going to see both tiers. Yeah. Still barely ahead, Donut, but we're going to see Godskin Swaddling proc come up on Briar. Briar is going to manage to get 2 standing R1 turnarounds there. Donut now is down by about 500 HP.
That's going to be pretty rough here, but it can be turned around as Donut's very low. 90 HP! Uh-oh.
Yeah. And getting in the air with that Shamshir was really critical for Briar there, and that's going to be another good way for him to throw off the spacing of that thrusting sword, get inside, and continue to be able to damage him with that swing and the backswing.
Yeah. The multi-hits here are absolutely brutal when you're stuck in that corner against even both Shamshir and Thrusting Sword. They're one of the, they have so many options, low recovery. They just have those backswings for days as well. Look at that, the attempt to catch there.
Yeah.
Godskin Swaddling.
It's critical. Those Godskins are very important. And you see the spacing there on both of those R1s there was fucking perfect.
Absolutely. Top tier, folks. That's got to be Briar taking it in a 2. He's on match point now, so the onus is going to be on Donut.
Oh, man.
OG.
Yeah, you see the pre-space there as well. Like I've been saying, the Briar pre-spacing has been on point, man. Really good awareness of what he has coming.
It's almost as if that's some Dark Souls 3 nonsense. That's crazy. But either way, we have both of our players in and ready to go. Owen, will I count you in?
Absolutely.
Ladies and gents, the audience, our players. 2-1. Match point for Briar and a 3-2-1. Alley.
Here we go. We got the standard start again. I'm going to see the thrusting sword versus the Shamshir all the way through, sticking to their guns as they should. Both been playing lights out the whole time. It really just comes down to a couple HP here on each one. Running R2 not going to connect. We're going to see the punish coming through from Briar to start it off. Briar manages to reset there as well, so he's going to take his win. Going to see Donut re-proccing his shield talisman. Donut outside on that one, and he manages to get the roll catch afterwards, but he get it twice, 3 times now, and Donut is going to be a little bit behind, actually a substantial amount behind after that interaction. Running R2 not going to connect. He's going to look for the poison mist there, which I don't think we've seen that yet. Going to be down by a lot here, though, unfortunately, and he's going to grease his thrusting sword back up. Concedes that poison.
Really nice empty jumps coming out there from the side of Briar as well, trying to keep Donut honest. And with that health lead, Donut kind of has to respect him a little bit, as we do see that attempt to punish. But the spin slash says, no, my end lag is non-existent. Sorry, fam. As they reset
just a little bit too slow to punish there. Really, I think he could have maybe grabbed him. No. Anyway, running R2.
Oh my god!
Wow, and the backside that, yeah, that was quite something there. Now Donut is in a very, very bad position. Briar is going to be backing off a little bit, trying to get maybe back. Oh no, he's about 100 away from that. Never mind, he's not going to try to get his shield talisman up. But Donut is trying to, make a huge comeback here. Not going to be able to catch that. He's going to have to play super carefully. Trying to get aggressive here is Briar. The spin slash not going to connect, looking for the R1 afterwards. Donut not able to punish off of that. Running R2 does hit him there, looking for another R1, but is able to get out immediately on the return fire.
Nice turn.
Again, has to position perfectly here because this is match point. Running R2 is going to connect there. Briar is going to eat a lot of damage there, and it's going to make up a bit of that deficit. Going to get the second hit there, but it's going to probably be in favor of Briar for that trade. Playing it well there in that inside interactions here with Donut with that thrusting sword. Going to bring it within 300. Trying to wrench back this game 5, or game 4 rather, and take it to a game 5.
Really, really nice stuff here coming out from the side of both of them. We're looking at Donut playing out very, very cagey. Has to. Most of those running attacks, but we're also seeing some really nice adaptation there from the side of Briar, who's just not getting hit with those runnings. Oof.
Ooh, the keep out is really going well from Donut here. He's able to take the lead now for the first time in this match. Running R2 is not going to connect, but he's got to keep him honest. Got to keep him on his toes there. Keep that neutral break and make him roll. Good job. Keep throwing those out, and you're going to eventually hit guy. Both of them got the do ticking. Look at that running R1, not going to connect, and he is able to punish there. Going to see the tier from Briar. We're going to see the tier on both sides. Donut trying to mash in. Here we go, is the man fight, and Donut is now down by a lot. Unfortunate interaction for him in this here match point that he has been playing so carefully up to this point.
Yeah, he's doing a great job here, but he can't afford to keep taking those mashes. On this rule set, the thrusting sword, unfortunately, is just not able to compete quite as well as the Shamshir, given that the Sham does
the way that the Gods can get those procs.
Exactly, and while especially the backswing comes out that little bit quicker. Beautiful spacing there, good interrupt from the side of Donut. 85 HP to 1. Oh my god!
What a fight, and that's going to take us to the game 5. Oh my clutch. Wow. Okay. That is incredible. That is incredible.
How much HP was it at the end there again? Oh my god.
He had 1. Briar had 1 HP.
Oh my god. Match point, ladies and gents. What a fight.
Wow.
What a finals.
Yeah, Donut, very, very clutch, man. Great job of both people. Stay. Oh, man. With that pressure, man. This guy is locked in, I'm telling you. Woo!
What a match. You're not seeing it here, folks. I can see it on my other screen. They are bowing to each other. What an insane 1 HP on a fucking dream, dude.
Oh, the dagger versus the harpoon, man. That's cool. That was a cool ending, man. That was a cool ending.
Sorry for the gun kill, guys. Won't happen again, trust. But we do have our match point. Owen, would you do me the honors? 2-2.
Yes, absolutely. And thank you for having me for this tournament. We are ready here in 3, 2, 1. Begin. The
final match of this tournament. What an absolutely phenomenal showing it has been so far. But it's not over till that HP bar hits 0, folks. As we do see that trade right off the bat, running attack there. Donut winning it ever so slightly. And oh me, oh my, we do see now both players trying to play a little bit more cagey, but those run R2s are back to haunt Briar's dreams. He's going to wake up in a cold sweat tonight going, please, not the R2s, not the run R2s. As we do see that spin slash there from Kilo, but unfortunately nothing's going to come from it as we do see. Look at this, we see a run R2 coming out now once more, but good roll there from the side of Briar. As we see that empty jump there, trying to force something here to come out from Donut. As Donut is going to go for that run R2. Looking at this here, spin slash comes out there again from neutral. But unfortunately, it's not to be, as we do see the mash.
Attack with the keep out.
That mash.
And now it's going to be in the favor of Donut by about 450 here. He's going to get slapped on the back, though, but he's return fire a bit. It's still going to be in favor of him by about 180 damage per Donut. Not the best interaction there to see after that very well-calculated beginning. Donut getting slapped again, and now it's going to be in favor of Briar. Looking for that poison mist. Interesting choice there.
Oh, that is going to be nasty, though. Looking at that there, Godskin Swaddling proc there comes off again for both of them. Huge, both sides so even, as that's going to be the poison mist full in it, and we do see the poison proc take its place, and we do see that whiff punish there. Beautiful stuff here from the side of Donut. Runner 2. Really, really nice. That's going to be a jump to even this one out.
Oh, so sides. Close right now.
Donut trying to stop block there.
140 HP.
Stuck in the corner, but that rolling attack is going to come in.
Ooh, no tier on Briar. Looking at you again. He's in the corner. He's got that pressure. He's got that poison on him. What's he going to do?
Into another running attack there. It's going to land into the backswing. Into the follow-up, and that's going to be OG.
What did I say? What did I say? My boy was going to turn up. What did I say? Oh, man. Incredible showing from Donut, man, and from everybody that participated today. Thank you, guys. And thank you, Enda, for having me, man. What the hell?
Absolute pleasure, but I have to see that one again. What a match. What a tournament. And OG Donut taking pride of place. The classic matchup born out once again. Shamshir versus Thrusting Sword. My God, what a really, really nice match to do this. Really, really nice stuff. And look at that. Look at those turnaways. They're stuck in the corner, not wanting to risk it for the biscuit, but unfortunately not able to do it. The running attack to follow through. Beautiful stuff here from the side.
Yeah, you can't avoid that. Man, there's nothing you can do. You just gotta die, man.
So rough.
What a fight, dude. Incredibly job. Incredible job.
Look at them. Look at them. They're being so cute as well.
Dude, man, really good job by Briar too. Like, just very impressed with Briar today. We already knew Donut was a beast, but man, just lights out play by Briar, by Kwisao, and by Barebones, man. Everybody. Whew.
That is our champion.
Thank you guys for showing up today with like your best shit.
No,
much love. It's an honor.
They've definitely done an absolutely phenomenal job and showed us that, you know, the competitive Elden Ring, this is what it can look like, folks. Shamshir versus Thrusting Sword forever. But no, really, really nice match.
This is Elden Ring.
In case there was any doubt, like, here, let's take another peek, a quick peek at the builds once more, folks. Strength takes the W once more. That is really, really nice stuff. And I don't know, do you have any closing thoughts, Mr. Trilson?
Oof. Oh man, just really hope to do this again soon, and really great to see the development of, you know, duelists over the last couple of months is just very incredible, and really just the amount of work that goes into it may be like understated, but I really respect it a lot from you guys. So just know that I really do. Thank you guys.
And your casting is absolutely as impeccable as ever, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't followed the wonderful Owen Trilson, please do. I'm sure I can get a shout out for this shitter.
This laggard.
Owen Trilson, there he is. He did tap. And of course, OG Donut, you see him there in chat. Give that man a follow as well. Absolutely phenomenal stuff, folks. Great tournament as ever. We'll see you next Friday. All going well. Please do join the Discord if you are interested in joining these future tournaments. Currently no plans for PSN tournaments, but if people bother me enough, I may consider doing the Swiss brackets for them as well. Yeah, thank you all so much, ladies and gentlemen. Owen, the floor is yours. Any final thoughts?
Oof, man, just absolutely pleasure. Like I said, love to do it again sometime. And everybody that's been here, you know, watching these high-level fights, this happens because of a lot of work put in those fight clubs. We have the fight clubs Wednesday and Sunday, so definitely just join my Discord and tune in for, you know, really just great work from great duelists.
And please fire Owen, says Kwisao. You know what? True, real. Never coming back on again. What a shitter. Anyway.
I said you were doing good, man. What the hell?
I'll tell you how I really feel. All right, folks, take care. Goodbye. We're gonna go have a
Thank you.
Have a bicker
Thank you. Good job to everybody.
Bye.